it happen, okay? Let's ignore that. But, yeah. Hi. I was going like, hi, hi. Thank you so much for the... Thank you so much for the sub. I was so spooked. Like, I almost fell out of my chair. Also, I'm removing Nyako. Because Nyako is not part of his stream. Why am I so small? Oh, right, because I moved things around. So, I have not picked a game today. I have not picked a game yet. An actual dessert bonk. Yeah. Hi, how are you? I hope you're having an awesome time today. I'm gonna move my character. Zoom in. Ta-da! Okay, I can make it a little bit bigger. And there we go. I exist. Yes. Hi, Shadow. Sometimes that do be the vibe though. That sometimes it's like I exist, I live, or I'm alive. My body is working. I is not dead. Sometimes that's just how it is. Hiya, silly goober. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Also, I gotta have some more energy. Also, can't wait to. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yes, 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 yes. I want it so bad. I haven't even seen it. What? I replied. I replied. Ooh, guys, Lethal Company have updated. You know? They have updated. They have like updated their game, and there's like a bunch of new stuff apparently. Ah, yes, but you asked us. Guess what? Oh yeah, right. The delay, the latency. Okay, are you sleepy? Okay, are you sleepy? I slept 2 hours. I took a nap before stream. I woke up an hour ago. A 2 hour long nap that I didn't sleep at all tonight. I may have worked throughout the entire night making a blender. Not making a blender, building a modeling, making a modeling blender. My brain is not working today. Okay. Latency, not as bad as the one of your smooth brain. You know what? Screw you. Baka. Baka. You know what? You know what? Guys, I can give you guys a little preview. I've been working on so much stuff. I will let you see one emote early. One emote early. So, just say 1, 2, 3, or 4. Actually, let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, or 3. You guys vote in chat. Which one do you want to see? 69. No, that's... It's 1, 2, or 3. Why did you come up with 69? Ah? Ah? Mr. Funny Guy. Mr. Funky. Da 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 da. 1, 2, or 3. Come on. Hurry up and tell me. Pick a number between 1 and 3. Including 1 and 3. Those are also options. 69 divided by 33, 3? That is 3. Right? Hold on. I 69 divided by 33. That is 2. I'm dumb. That is 2.09. Okay. You get number 2. We're gonna put it in there. Oopsies. Bada bim, bada boom. 2. Yeah, 2. 99.33 is 3. Yeah, exactly. I is dumb. I is dumb. Ah. Yes, do wait at least. I am pretty sure Sunday might turn into a drag stream. I have to prepare because I've decided on Sunday the way I'm gonna set things up. I'm gonna have like the streams unlockables, like the redeems and stuff. Not redeems. Like the subathon stuff is gonna be like, oh, unlock one emote at a time, and then I go in and I just add it. So if you look through, for example, now I can actually just show you. Hold on, where did it go? It's supposed to be activated now. Are? Chatto nyatte? Eh? But I put it in. Why is it not activated? Eh? Eh? Are? Ah! 2 plus 2 equals 4. Okay, there it is. Da 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 da. 2 times 2, 4. I have a cheers emote. So if it ends up a drunk stream, to what is the? Oh, I don't remember how to say that one. Upphöjtmad is the Swedish one, Swedish term. Squared. 2 squared is still 4. I'm not that dumb. What do you think about the new emote? Ha 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 ha. To the power of. Yeah, that's what it is. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. Yes, it's all 4. Exactly. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Nice. Yeah. So you guys got a little preview. I is going to check it again. Remove from slot. Boom. So essentially now, you guys got to see it early. That's one of the emotes. I have more. I am actually making a few more as well. I'm gonna say it a little differently. Yeah. So, there's gonna be new emotes. I might even have like a few extra emotes unlocked at the start of a stream that is just gonna be like, surprise, motherfucker, you get a bunch of new emotes. Because I got like, hold on. I can fill tier 1 with 4 new emotes, normal emotes, and 4 more animated emotes. Which means I can now give you guys an applause. I'm gonna make an applause emote eventually. I don't know if I can make one in time. Because animating is hard. And There's there's a new bits tier. There's new bits tiers. So yeah, new bits tiers. That means or one new bits tier. So now I gotta make one for 25k bits. I have to come up with a design for that one. I didn't know what to do. Yeah. Uh, let's see. Ooh, isn't that 2 to the power of 2 to the power of 2? When it's like the little uppy thingy? Which would mean 16? Is it 16? Because first you use 2 squared, which is 4, and then 4 times 4, which is 16. That's how my brain went. I could be wrong. I could very, very likely be wrong. Also, yes, I know my math. My math is mathing for once in my gosh darn life, and yet I failed math. Dang. Yeah. But yeah, I need ideas. What should I play today? I got Room Factory, or I could do like, because I'm so sleepy, I feel like I could try Demon Souls, but I don't feel like I would get anywhere, and I also haven't been grinding anywhere in between. I could try to play Final Fantasy 7. Like, I could just restart that one because it was so long ago since I played that one. Like, I started it and then I got distracted by other games in between, so I haven't even gotten past the first chapter, I think. Or maybe I cleared like the first chapter at most. Hold on. Ah, so yeah. I also have you ever seen Etrian Odyssey? Because I got Etrian Odyssey. I got Room Factory, the latest Room Factory. I got uh uh I got ReZero. I got Shin Megami. Actually, that one might be a bit too much for my tired brain. I got eh 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 I got the Hack GU. Honestly, why can't we have like dot hack the original one? Like not the GU one. Like that's I mean, I don't know if that counts as a sequel or if it's like a side series. What does it count like? Because that's a whole different cast in both of them. Like they both take place in the same world, which is like really cool. But like they have the first game following this one guy, and I haven't finished it because guess what? The game is on PS2. It's so fucking big. It required like to split. It was in order to play through the entire thing because it's it's big. It's long. You had to split the entire story through 4 different discs. So they released the game on 4 different discs. So you have part 1, then part 2, then part 3, then part 4. And I think it's like infection, mutation, outbreak, and what's the final one? infection, mutation, outbreak, quarantine. That's what it that's what the parts are called on the first one. And it's like I haven't even come close to finishing the first one, but I don't want to start until I have all four of them because it's gonna be really annoying if you get really into it and then oh, third disc, don't have that one yet. I have to buy part 3. Yay! And like, do you know how much fucking much it costs? I've been trying to outbid people on like Tradera, which is like the Swedish eBay. So it's only Swedish people there for the most part. Like very few people know about this site outside of Sweden. And like they have an auto bid system where it's like you set your maximum, like this is the maximum I'm thinking of going, and then it just whenever someone bids above you, it just immediately out like bids just a tiny bit above them up to your maximum. Most people put that at the end because otherwise it will go to the point where it's like you reach your maximum almost instantly. So people wait until like 10 minutes before it's supposed to end, and then they put their maximum bid, and then they just let them go wild. So yeah, anyway, this game, part 4, is so fucking hard to get hold of. 3 to the power of 3. 3 times 3 times 3 is forever. No, not 3 to, no, wait, that is, no, hold on. That is, I've never seen it written because that's not to the power of 3. No. What the fuck? Yeah, anyway, uh, it's titration. Yeah, I have never seen that before. I have not gone through that one yet, so. Yeah. But yeah, so like if you're trying to get Dot Hack the entire series, the easiest way to get it, despite how fucking expensive it is to buy all 4 together. Because some people make those. However, I already own 2 of them. I own the first 2, part 1 and part 2. I do not remember if I own number 3. Actually, let me go check. Hold up. I only own the first 2. Okay, I got part 1, part 2. Part 4, like part 3 is like really hard to find, but it's somewhat cheap when you can find it. Like you can actually buy that one for a decent price, which is by decent price I mean because this is like a collector's thingy. You pay about the same as a completely new AAA game today. Can you guess what the 4th game can go for? Like, take a guess. What the most expensive price I've seen of part 4? Equals 3 to the power of 3 to the power of 3. Oh god. Oh god, I can't even say that number. Because it's like, that's above a billion. Titration is basically power off but recursive. God, that is so bad. Oh god. But yeah, so Shadow, take a guess. How much do you think I've seen part 4 of Dot Hack go for at its most expensive? Oh no, more titration. God no, please stop. 2000. Double. 4,000 Swedish crowns. I saw someone put it up for 4,000 Swedish crowns for a single game. Bruh. Yeah. And like the thing is, these come with like a disc, extra disc with extra stuff. So they actually have like a few extra episodes basically coming with them. They have like full animations on a disc for you to watch, like anime style. And I love that. However, this guy tried to sell part 4 for 4,000 Swedish crowns. That's about $400. And at least you expect like, oh, that must be like an unopened copy, right? No. He hadn't even tested if it fucking worked. It didn't even include the fucking manual. He lost the manual. He didn't test if it worked. He only checked like, oh, it got both discs. That's it. He didn't show the back sides of them so you could see if someone had like scratched them or anything. It is like, God fucking damn it, this is why I hate retro gaming today. Like, it's nice to have retro games when you already own them, but like, if you are someone who don't have a lot of money, when I was a little kid, retro games was how you experienced gaming when you were poor. It's like, oh, you can't afford to buy the newest? Well, here you go. Buy a cheaper, like, used copy for less than half a price. It's like, oh, we're gonna put them into $1 and $2 bins. And I'm like, heck yeah! I can afford games! And like, yeah, you rarely found actual collector's type games like that, but sometimes you would find it. Sometimes people would just sell them for pretty cheap anyway. Today, we have assholes going in and purchasing all of them just so they can put it up for like scammer fucking prices. Because they know there's no other way to get them legally. Like, you can't just go and download it from PlayStation. Because guess what? A lot of PS2 games did never receive any sort of like remakes. Like, there's a ton of them. PS2 and DS are retro. I know! Like, the thing is, I love having a PS2, but I barely have any games on it because the only cheap games you can find are like the kiddie ones that are like, oh, here for like 5-year-olds. Like, do you want to play cats? Do you want to play dogs? Here you go. That's pretty much what you get. Otherwise, you have to pay for like twice the price of what it costs to buy like a day one copy of any like AAA game. It's like disgustingly, it's disgusting expensive. I hate that. I feel like scalpers are not positive in any single form. They act like they are good, like, oh, but look at us, we go and buy like up we buy up all of these copies so we can sell them for you to you like in a single shop. And it's like, no, you buy up all the copies so you can sell them without testing them, without checking anything that anyone else would for that price. Like, if you have like actual collectors, they would test them, or if they're unbroken, they will not break open the package because they know it's just work, and they will sell that as like, oh, this is a collector's copy, which means it's still sealed in the box. And that's why it's so expensive. Scalpers are just, I'm gonna take that price. I'm just gonna take this game. I see those prices for the game. I don't even bother with checking, like, oh, that's a collector's unopened. Like, there's a reason why this one is worth that much. No, I'm just gonna take this really scratched up fucking disc, not even test it, and I'm gonna sell it for the same price. Why? You bloody assholes! They're so annoying to deal with. But like DS games can, that's a little bit easier because like DS games, they go for pretty cheap unless you're buying like Pokemon or a few very specific ones. You can, like, Final Fantasy ones is a little bit 50-50. Either you get them for like super cheap, or you basically or you're gonna get like scammed on them. I don't know why. And like the other problem with like DS games is I like a lot of them, but I hate the English dub because they couldn't fit like all the like vocal languages. They couldn't fit all the dubs onto those cards. Obviously, like those cards didn't have that much space on them. So they sort of just went with like, okay, Europe, get the European languages. If we have like a full dub, well, we're only gonna go with the European languages, and like, yeah, we can't fit anymore. We're not gonna bother keeping the original Japanese on them. And I'm like, God damn it, why? I fucking loved playing the games that had actual Japanese dubs. And then they're like, no, we're just not going to include that for most of the DS games because you're in Europe. You either buy a Japanese copy of a game and then you can't read it if you're like me, who can't read Japanese properly yet or actually understand a lot of it, or you suffer through subpar English voice acting because, like, oh god, they have such bad voice acting. Mira! Hello! How are you? I hope you're having a awesome day today. I'm sleepy. But yeah, so you would have the DS games where it's like really bad English voice acting. Like some of them were good. I can't think of a single one not at the top of my head, but like I do know at least one I liked. Or, well, liked is a bit of a uh, I thought it was fine. I didn't like cringe at it. Eepler? Yeah! So, like, these games couldn't fit the Japanese. So, look, the thing is, I grew up with an R4. They solved this problem of mine because apparently a lot of people fucking agreed with me. So, they have something called undub. If you ever search any game and then you see like, oh, I have like this digital copy of this game that you can no longer get in any way, shape, or form because they discontinued it like decades ago, and then it says undub. Essentially, what that means, if it's like a Japanese game originally and it is dubbed, and they have like the in the English versions, they only keep the English dubs. Like they remove the Japanese dub entirely from a game. That was loud. Did it? Yeah. So if they removed the Japanese version from the English game, an undub version essentially just puts it back in. Oftentimes, entirely replacing the English dub. So you only have a Japanese dub, and then you have like subtitles. That's it. And it's like, oh my god, it's also my problem. It's perfect. Joe, R4. Funny how now I'm against pirating, yet my very first games was on microSD in an R4 card. Yeah! Like, the thing is, piracy. I'm not against it, because if buying isn't owning, like, they can go in and remove it from their library at any fucking time. Like, if I buy something, I own that copy. I should get to keep it. If suddenly you decide that, oh, no, we didn't want to keep this anymore, so we're just gonna remove it from the library, then piracy isn't stealing. However, if you're doing this to be like, oh, I'm going to experience an entire game to spite the creator for free, like that is just an asshole thing to do, obviously. If you're like, oh, I can't afford to buy this game right now, but I really want to try it, yeah, I don't think piracy is that bad. It's like, a lot of culture is spread through games. And I feel like if you don't have access to games, like to cultures and like experiencing these things through games because you're poor, like you're missing out on so much. We can't really have a lot of hobbies. Like there's not a ton of things to do outside of like things you have to spend money on. Like there's not a lot of free hobbies anymore. They ruined the retro games. They ruined like a bunch of stuff. Like buying used copies of games, whether they're new or old games, is so expensive. It's fucking stupid. If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing, except you never owned a game in legal terms, only a license. Yes, but if they can come in and remove the license to that specific copy I own, did I even own the license at all? Exactly. So also piracy is technically stealing since it's withholding of revenue from one party or other. Technically, exactly. However, if you pirate your own games, like not like let's say you purchase a game and then you download a pirate copy of it because the pirate copy is fucking superior because they have DRM and stuff, DRM free, and like there's a lot of stuff. Like they might have anti cheats that are make the game run so bad that it's literally unplayable at some parts. If you then you buy like you actually buy the game and then you pirate the game so you can have a better copy because there's no good copy provided by the creators, would that not be fine? If you remove a game from your library, then you probably fucked up. No, like you don't have to fuck up. Like sometimes they just be like, "Oh yeah, we don't." Okay, for example, Nintendo sometimes don't really check what type of game someone puts on their eShop. So there was a bunch of people releasing, hardcore corn games, anime, hentai, like, and they were really, really, yeah, 18 plus, definitely. Oh god. People bought those for full price. They spent money on it, and suddenly they just disappeared from their libraries. That is not the fault of a buyer. The buyer saw something that was on the store, they purchased it, and it's Nintendo's fault for not checking that the game was that type of game before they actually let it go on their eShop. Okay, but if one bought those, they still fucked up. I wouldn't say so. It's not the fault of a buyer for buying something that is on an official platform. Like, if you allow something on your platform to begin with, it's not the buyer's fault for buying that. Did you disguise the games as something else? Nope. They were quite clear. They also put in the warnings that, hey, this is an M-rated game with sexual themes and some nudity. And they had properly censored the screenshots just in case, but they were clear in the text that this is not a censored game once you actually play it. So they put in precautions so people wouldn't accidentally get an eye full of balls, stuff, or like boobs and stuff like that. And yeah, the average buyer shouldn't be required to just know everything and be like, oh, Nintendo is gonna take this down because Nintendo is family friendly. They should be like, oh, Nintendo allowed this on their eShop. I guess they're expanding the audience. Like they're just expanding what type of games can be there. Otherwise, why would they have allowed it to begin with? From a new publisher, you would think that they would be extra careful with new publishers and their first games and stuff. Nope. And also sometimes, like with the Fallout, or not Fallout, Fall Guys. So Fall Guys used to be on Steam. Now, Steam is at least nice about this, but the publisher of the game decided to suddenly retract the game from Steam. Like they just be like, yeah, we don't want it to be on Steam anymore because we want it on our own. Like we want it on Epic Games and the Epic Game Store only. So they just removed it from Steam, and they tried to force Steam to remove it from other people's accounts. Like I think it is still, and that was over a year after its release. AI The Somnium Files is PG-18, for example. Yeah, I mean Nintendo has PG-18 games, but they're not exactly, yeah, rather just themes not fit for younger audiences. Exactly, because that's a game about investigating a murder case. Yeah. I know. I have that one. That makes sense. But like, so sometimes publishers just decide that they want to unpublish their games for no other reason than, oh, we only want it to be accessible through our store, so we can have a lot more power over like the price and any changes. If we want to run with putting microtransactions, Steam is gonna stop us. But if we only have it on our store, we can do whatever the fuck we want. It's an anti-consumer thing that some publishers do. And that's not the fault of a buyer that they suddenly get their games removed from their like collections. If you purchase a game on PlayStation and the buy like or like the publisher suddenly be like, yeah, we kind of don't want it on PlayStation anymore. Screw you, I guess. Like that's something people just want to do because they're bad. I stinky. Okay, I could use a shower. Yeah, how dare you? Yeah, hello, Tim Yarda. Yeah, thank you for the head pat. Actually, wait, did those work? Yeah, they work. In such case, the customer should be refunded. Exactly, they should be refunded. But that's the thing, isn't it? The license agreement basically tells, like, when you agree to the license agreement, in most cases, they be like, oh, well, you agreed to this license agreement, which says that we can make changes to this. And that just sort of includes us removing it. And you don't get a refund. You already agreed to this license agreement. You don't get the refund because we decided not to include a refund. Because we already got the money. Why should we care? Some some publishers just are like that. So if buying isn't owning, like I should own this one license, unless I do something that breaks their terms of service, such as I go online and I basically, so if it's an online game and I abuse their like rules where it's like I'm really rude to other players, I swear, more than just swear, I just go super racist, sexist, whatever, like, and really makes it a toxic environment, they are allowed to essentially just lock me out of a game permanently. They can ban me because I can harm other people's experiences. That's fair. In a single player game, if you leak the code and they can track it down and see, oh, you're the one who leaked it, they may remove it from your library because you breached contract, basically. You are the one that broke the agreement. So they can remove it. That is fair. But when they can do that arbitrarily without even having to prove anything, that's a problem. What kind of shenanigans is this? Just talking about video games and why I am okay with piracy. Piracy is a service problem, not a price problem, most of the time. Because this is the reason why people don't like it. And why people say if buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. Because if they can just go in, remove a copy of the game you purchased without refunding you out of nowhere, even if they do refund you, it's kind of a dick move if they can just be like, ah, we're taking this back. Imagine being in the middle of like playing. Okay, so let's say it like this. Imagine you're right in the middle of playing Final Fantasy, and they suddenly decide, yeah, we don't want it to be on PlayStation anymore, so we remove it, and it's just taken out of your library without your consent, without any warning, and you don't have another platform to play it on because they want it to be PC only for some reason. This is just for the sake of argument. But the license agreements say they can. Because you don't own your copy. It's just a. We never actually specify how long the license lasts type of thing. And we decided to end the license immediately without notifying you. Then you don't own it. And it's a dick move. And people don't like it. And that's why the whole if buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. That's where it comes from. This is why people are complaining, because people have read these license agreements to the games and they realize that it's a license. You don't own the copy of the game, you don't own the game, you own a license to it, and the license is just a rental when it's digital. But they're not making that clear for the average buyer by saying, like, we can remove it at any time. But they can. They have the power to do that. I also feel that the prices of games have now more than tripled from 600 crowns to almost 800, 900 for a game. Yeah, it's disgusting how expensive it is. Speaking of Final Fantasy and things happening to a game, imagine playing Final Fantasy 14 and some dickhead decides to launch an attack on the servers. Yeah, that is so fucking annoying when people do that. People are dicks. 600 Swedish crowns was their physical copy as well. Yeah. Also, one thing, you guys know how everyone reacted to the Mario Kart World like price reveal when they said like, oh, it's gonna be $80 digitally, $90 physical, and everyone was like, oh god damn it, why Nintendo? No, everyone is gonna do it. Like, I understand. Yeah, like I was disappointed by that price too, because I do not think it's a game worth that much. I think if they had been smart, the good thing to do would have been to do the complete opposite. Slash that specific game's price, to make it like, oh, maybe $30, like $30 or $40, just so they could make a statement like, hey, we think this is a quality product that everyone will want with their Switch. So we're gonna slash the price so that everyone will buy it, regardless if they're a huge fan of Mario Kart or not, because people will buy it if it's cheaper. And like then they could have sold like double amounts of copies with no problem, even more. Just wait that GTA is 190. Yeah, oh my god. I doubt that one is gonna be below 100. Not gonna lie. And like the thing is, a lot of people are blaming Nintendo for the new price hike to $80. I feel like it's so unfair. Like, I don't agree with the price. I feel like they should have slashed the price. I feel like at the minimum they should have kept the price the same as every other game, because like having specific games priced at a higher price point is kind of stupid. However, they are not the fucking first to have those prices for a base game. And people are blaming them as like, oh, you guys were the first to start this base game price at $80 for a single game. It's like, no, that's not the base game price for older games. They didn't make it the new standard. The ones who are trying to make that the standard is Xbox. And like, blame them. Blame the ones who are trying to make it the standard for all games going forward. Those are the ones that should be blamed for that. Because like, otherwise, we should be blaming PlayStation. Because you know what Demon Souls cost? It's like $90 since the release. It's the exact same thing. But everyone's like, oh, it's okay when PlayStation do it. Because it's like a 4K console and you know it's gonna look good on it and it's powerful and it's like it's still not even a new game. It's a remake of an a really old game. And yes, it looks amazing. They nailed it. But if you then blame Mario Kart for those prices, it's kind of silly if you don't blame Demon's Souls for the same. Because Mario Kart is a new game. It's also up to 4K. Because guess what? Nintendo Switch 2 is a 4K capable console, and no one really realizes that, it feels like, because people are like, oh, the Switch is so weak. The Switch is so weak. Like, it's a 4K capable console. It's not as powerful as a PS5, but it's also something that you can bring with you. And yes, it's not 4K when you bring it with you, then it's 1080p. But I feel like, why are people expecting portable consoles to be almost as powerful as the latest gen hardware, but cost almost nothing? It's more expensive to put something really powerful into something really small. It's also way harder to make it quiet, which is way more important because if you're gonna be holding it in your hand, you're gonna be really close to the console, and if it's loud, you're gonna notice. If you play it on your TV, you sit like 2 meters away. It's not gonna bother you as much if that one is a little bit loud. And it's like it's so silly, so stupid. Why are games more expensive? The price of everything increases. Yeah. I also feel like it's too bad because I feel like we should not price every single game at those prices. I feel like some games really should be $30. Some people just take the, oh, it's the standard, and then they make a really simple game and they try to price it the same as a AAA. It's like, can we please stop doing that? Game companies, be more like flexible with your game prices. Put them on the lower price tag. It will sell better. Trust me. It doesn't cost you to produce it digitally. It's like a single time cost where it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna pay the store we upload it on, and then it's there, and then people can buy it, and you don't need to produce more copies because it's digital. Keep in mind that it's been in dev for 8 years too. Yes, absolutely. And that is fair. And I feel like it's been in development for 8 years. That is impressive. But I feel like some people conflate with being in development for suddenly being worth more in price. It's more about the final product. Is the final product worth that much? Sometimes you can struggle with development that doesn't magically make the game worth more. Sometimes it does, because they end up making something that was so insanely good because they struggled through some parts of it in order to make it that good. Well, other times they struggle because they're just not that good in certain areas of game development where it's like, oh, we are a little bit behind on like the times. We are not used to the new technology. Those are not the same. Bloodborne was 720 Swedish crowns on release in GameStop back in the day. Yeah, I think more people will wait for price drops. Yup, definitely. Keep in mind that it's been in dev for ages too. 450 is too expensive for Switch 2. Buy a Steam Deck instead. I hate this argument, to be honest. I feel like it's a fair argument to compare the two, but keep in mind the Steam Deck is not a hybrid. The Switch is a hybrid. It depends on what you want to use it for. Like the Switch 2, you can put like in a dock that makes it run better. Then you can play it in 4K on the TV. That is something the Steam Deck can't do. Like, yes, you can put the Steam Deck in like a makeshift dock. Like you can purchase one of these USB hubs that has a charging like it needs to have the ability to charge through it because otherwise it's gonna lose connection constantly. So it needs to have the ability to charge at the same time as it's sending like data, like to, you know, video, audio data, and an HDMI out port and stuff. So those ports, those USB hubs, I mean, those USB hubs exist. I have actually used it once. I don't have a Steam Deck myself. I want to get one because it's not the same as Nintendo. It's different, very different. Uh, you can connect it to the TV, but it's not the same as when you connect the Switch to the TV. They're very different experiences, and I vastly prefer the Switch being connected to the TV because, like, if I'm gonna play on the Steam Deck, why would I connect it to the TV? It's really not made for that. They didn't make it. I mean, I think the newer one was kind of made kind of with that idea in mind, but like the first one was not, and it's noticeable. Well, it's insanely dynamic compared to earlier titles. Yes, it's a fair thing to compare them, but never to outright tell people they should buy a Steam Deck instead. That's what I have a problem. Yeah, same. I agree. I feel like if the person says like, "Oh, I really want a console that has like cheaper games on it," I would be like, then I would recommend a Steam Deck instead of a Switch. But it depends on like what type of games the person want to play, because like Steam has Steam sales. They are really fucking good. But you also have to be thinking of the fact that not all Steam games are gonna run well on the Steam Deck. That's why they have a system where it's like, oh yeah, this one runs on Steam Deck. They have like Steam Deck approved, basically. So you can check which ones work well on the Steam Deck, which ones maybe have actually been adjusted specifically to play good on the Steam Deck. Buying a Steam Deck and hooking it up to a TV is so redundant. Just connect to a PC. Connect the PC to the TV instead. Exactly. Like that's something I would do too, because like your PC is gonna run a bit better. You can put way more power into it, but that's kind of depends on what you want. If you want a console that you can bring with you when you travel, it's either like if you want older games, retro games, like buy an old PSP and pirate the games that you don't own currently, because like it's really hard to get, you know, legal digital copies. You can just download them. If you can afford to buy them in physical editions and you can bring them like that, yeah, it's worth it, but it kind of defeats the purpose of having it be a portable console. Then you have the Steam Deck, of course, which is digital games only. Sorry. You need to have time to mute that. So it's like Steam has really cheap games, but not all of them are gonna run well on Steam Deck. So you are locked to digital games only. There's no physical games on the Steam Deck. If you wanna like own a physical edition, you should buy a console instead. That is like a full-on console, not a PC as a console. Bless you. Thank you. Laptop being dissed. I feel like laptop is not a portable console. It's okay. Let's be fair. There are gaming laptops. However, they are clunky. They are very like loud. They don't have great battery. They have a bunch of problems, and like the thing is, if you're gonna have a dedicated gaming console, don't get a laptop. Like you want it to be a dedicated gaming experience. You want it to run well. You don't want to bother with like updates. You don't want to have to install a bunch of different launchers. And like, sure, if everything you want is on Steam, then that's not a problem. You just have Steam. It's a single launcher. Boom, works. But I would say like for a portable, it's not a good. It's not a good portable at all, unfortunately. But now we have more Steam Deck like lookalikes is not the right word. Like we have a lot of Steam Deck copies. Like we have an Asus one, I think. I and like there's a bunch of them that have been making their own Steam Decks, and it's really nice because it's nice to see competition against Valve, because while Valve is making an immensely good console and like a great experience, they get to experiment with like more hardware stuff. Like, oh, what we added RGB. Valve didn't really think that most of their gamers would be like, oh, RGB in this tiny like portable console. So they didn't bother putting that in, but like some people might enjoy that. So seeing, I don't remember which one had the RGB, but seeing as they made it at all, like they can experiment with what they like to make and what their fans like. So good competition. I think that's a more valid one compared to the Steam Deck, is like comparing those. I do not know all the brands though, and I do not remember all of them. There's also a lot of scammy ones that are like, yeah, they just don't run. And also a bunch of those that are like not actual product. It's just a random person trying to scam people by pretending like they're making a completely new console like that. That's also a thing. But those mostly stick to like Kickstarter. But yeah, if you want, okay, so if you want a portable, you don't want any piracy at all. You're only gonna buy everything that is legal. You want to be able to purchase digital games legally. You want to be able to have it be like new games. And you don't want to bother with like launchers or like, is this game going to work on my like console or device? Like, get the Switch. That's when you want the Switch, because you don't have to bother with like, oh, is this one actually playable on my console? If it's on the eShop, it's gonna play on your console. That's how it is. No. I mean, maybe there's gonna be some that don't run very well on the Switch 2, apparently. Uh, but yeah. And like if you want like the newest games with the same like criteria, like, oh yeah, I want to be able to buy the games day one, and I don't want to be locked out. Switch 2. Some games are incompatible, like Labo. Exactly. So there's gonna be a few of those, but like those are really rare, it seems like. But there's also gonna be like some games, because apparently it's very different from like it. Switch 2 has a completely different like they built it differently from a ground up, apparently. And that means that some games, even though they can run on the Switch 2, they may have errors that the Switch 1 didn't get with those games. 1 to Switch is also incompatible. Yeah, makes sense. It's like, in that case, like, you have to consider that. But like, usually most of the games are gonna be on the Switch too. Like there's a few that aren't gonna run because they use capabilities that the new Joy Cons don't have, because they switched to a different gimmick with like the mouse thing, which I really like. Also, I'm so fucking mad because the new Splatoon game they're making is not gonna be on Switch 1, so it's only gonna be on Switch 2, and I feel like that is so mean to do when Switch 2 is still so fucking new, and because I can't afford to buy it, god fucking damn it. I wanna get the Switch. Ah, I'm eating well. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, well, at least I got the Room Factory. Like Rune Factory with Guardians of Asuna or Asuma. Uh, yeah, Rune Factory, the latest Rune Factory game. I got that at least, and that one is upgradable. And I'm definitely gonna end up upgrading the fucking Breath of the Wild too. Anything to move units, I guess. Like, yeah. The thing is, if I end up buying a Switch 2, I'm going to be upgrading Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, and Rune Factory instantly. Because I want to see in Breath of the Wild, what does it feel like to run through the forest and not have a game fucking lag? It looks so fucking beautiful. They made it look so nice. I don't even have a 4K TV or monitor. I only have 1080p monitors because I sit so far away from a TV. I do not have, like, there's no use for me to get the 4K because I'm not gonna be able to appreciate the crisp, clean picture from that far away. I could get a 4K monitor, but I have 3 monitors and I really like that they match. So either I buy 3 different monitors, which is fucking expensive, especially if they're gonna be 4K, or I buy a single ultra wide. And that's also gonna be really fucking expensive. And I already have like this specific monitor stand so I can have 3 different monitors attached. And it's like, that would feel like a waste of money. I had to cut off part of it in order to fit it to my desk. Yeah! 1440p is enough in my opinion, but yeah, it's pricey. Yeah, I feel like 4K is a really good thing when you're playing on the TV if you sit closer to the TV, if you have a really big TV, like, or on a screen where it's like a computer screen, just sit so fucking close to it. So yeah, you're gonna be able to appreciate it after a while. I feel like I am fine with 1080 though. I feel like OLED is better. I feel OLED is the more important part at this point. My screens are not OLED. Actually, wait, my Switch screen is OLED! And then I play it on my PC with non-OLED screens. Like, goddamn. I need to get OLED screens in the future. But yeah. What more? Like, when you're gonna select the console, what would you think is the most important? Chat. I think more important thing to look at is pixel density. Yes. That is also very important. But if you buy, for example, like 4K, and you're sitting at like a 24-inch screen, which is kind of the standard, 24-inch screens are the standard. 4K is gonna have a really high density, regardless of how you put it. Like, it's always gonna have a high pixel density. 4K on a TV, there's no real standard for like what's the most common TV size because there people have such vastly different sizes of TVs. It depends on what your price point is, on if you're gonna have it in your bedroom or of a living room, if you prefer to have like really big ones, because a lot of people want to have really big ones, and I agree, really big ones are nice. I just think 100 inches is kind of pushing it. 100-inch screens. It's a fucking wall, is what it is. Have you guys ever seen a 100-inch TV screen? It's too fucking big. You guys, can you guys guess what I have? I have 2. One in my bedroom, one in my living room. Actually, the one in my bedroom is bigger because the living room one, while it's smaller, it's also a much nicer TV. I want the larger one there in the end, eventually. But, you know, the one in my living room is a 3D TV. So I have one that is 42 and one that is 40. I would like to get a 60. A 60-inch TV. Then I could appreciate 4K. I'm gonna go have some cake. Might be back later. Okay. See ya later. Yeah. But yeah, if you're buying a console, or like, okay, let's say you have zero consoles, you like games, but you don't have a console right now for some reason. That includes PC. Okay, what would you consider the most important? Like, what do you look for your gaming experience? Do you want it to be portable? Are you only playing it at home and you want it to be as powerful as possible? Do you want it to be like a simple experience where it's like a very curated like shop where you only have like official titles and stuff? Or do you want to be able to install on a non-official shop? What do you guys think is most important for you personally? I'm kind of curious. Because like for me, I want it to be somewhat portable. Which is like Switch is fucking perfect for me because I can play it on the go. But I also want to be able to stream it, so having the dock that I can connect directly to my computer and then I can play it on my computer screen. And I also have I actually have two other docks. Like I bought one extra dock for my old Switch. Then I was gifted an OLED Switch for my birthday, like the year before last year, or was it last year? I can't remember. Brain is so stupid. But yeah, I was gifted an OLED, and that came with an OLED dock. So I have three docks that I can use. I have one by my PC, one by my living room TV, and one at my bedroom TV. So I can just put it in wherever I want. It's so comfortable. If I want to play in bed, but I want to play it like on a big screen, boom, I can do that. If I want to have like a better experience playing it while sitting on the like, you guys ever sat like on a pillow on the floor right in front of a TV when you were kids? I can do that in my living room. It's so nice. I fucking love it. I should do that more often, really. It's like it's it's just comfy. It's like a cozy experience to be like, oh, I'm just gonna huddle up in my blanket on a pillow on the floor. And I'm gonna have like a tray. Actually, I don't have a proper tray. I have to get myself a tray again. So I can have like a snack tray and you just put a bunch of stuff and you have like some hot cocoa and you put on like some rainy sounds and you like close the curtains and set the light to like a low light and then just game like that. It's so cozy. You should do that more often. Yeah. Ah. But yeah, I'm really curious. Anyone else do that? Anyone else just sit on the floor in front of the TV? Because I do have a sofa, but it's so far away. I heard it's a thingamajig. Rah. I have to close that. Okay. Ba-da-ba! What the heck? Why did the Discord reactive images suddenly be like, yeah? Okay. Ah. But yeah, video games are fun. I just wish they didn't keep making them more expensive. Like, I can understand why they do, but at the same time, there's also there's also a lot of arguments why they shouldn't. Because like every time they raise the base price, everyone else raises like their base price at the same time, and it becomes sort of like AAA games that spends years upon years with like hundreds of people working on them. I can absolutely understand needing to raise prices for them to be a viable product without inserting like tons and tons of microtransactions and gambling. Like too there's too much fucking literal gambling in it. I feel like games really need to scale, like not games, but like game creators need to scale down and have more focused experiences, because we can't just keep hiring more and more people to work on a single game for years and years and make it like, oh, this is gonna be the game, like we want people to play this for like decades. Not every game can be like that. We need games that are like, oh, this is an experience, you go through it, it's done, and you price it accordingly. Like imagine playing like a 8-hour-ish long game with some extra content that is like optional to extend to like up to 20 hours. You have like a up to 20-hour-ish game experience and it's solid. It's like no bugs that are game breaking, or if there are bugs, it's mostly funny ones that they just left in because people can enjoy bugs in some cases. And it's just a solid fucking experience. There's not a vast empty world. It's a world that is crafted to have the experience they intended to sell you. It has a good story with a satisfying ending. There's not gonna be a like second game. It's like, here's a game. It has an ending. It has a good story. The gameplay is fun. You can replay it as many times as you feel like. But it's gonna become repetitive eventually. So it's more, you play it and then you move on because there's so many other games to play. I want more games like that. Because in the end, we can't have everything be a vast open world that just makes everything a grind. Oh, you need to level up to like get into this area. Oh, you need to level up, and it's like we limit how much you can level up at a time. We limit how much you can grab. Like, oh, it's it's like you have to wait in real life time and not in game hours in order to artificially extend the gameplay. That's not making a game that has a lot of stuff to do. That's dragging out time. Gachas do this, which is really annoying. Like having this, oh, you need to get this item in Genshin for this character, and then you have to run around and you have to go grab it, like by killing enemies. And it's like, okay, so I need over 100 of these to level this character up all the way. And then it's like, okay, I'm just gonna go run around in a game. I'm gonna gather them all, like kill monster after monster, and then there's still like a bunch more monsters of the type that drops this item, but they're like, oh yeah, you reached your quota for the day, or like not quota, I guess. You reach your limit. So now we're just gonna make it so none of them drop anything. Like, we're just gonna stop them from dropping the fucking item until, like, enough time has passed IRL. And then you can come back to grind for this. It's like, why did you make it like this? It's so annoying. Like, oh, I want to level up this character. And then you look at, like, the time it takes to actually gather all the materials. Because, oh, you have to wait until you get, you know, the little moon thingies in Genshin in order to actually get the materials you're grinding for, and then you run out, and it takes time to recharge because it recharges by IRL time, and then you're like, okay, yeah, I guess I'll have to wait until tomorrow, and then you do it all over again, and you can only do it like around 5 rounds to 10 rounds going for the item. Between 5 and 10 rounds of like what you're grinding for without using extra items or paying to get more of this thing that replenishes with time. And it's like, when you look at someone starting from 0 of all items for that character, and then they did the math, and people then went like, holy shit, it takes over a month to level up a single character to level 90. And sure, you can level up multiple characters at once because they use different items. So you can just grind every single item every single day, which is just not fun. Maestro! Nyaharo! Also, how dare you bonk me? Wah! Nyah! Straight! But yeah, so then you have like a month of in-game time, or not in-game time, of like a month of IRL time just to level up a single character to level 90, and then you will level up their weapon and stuff, and if you want to level up even more for like other things, you have even more grind. Yeah, what you talking about? And it's just a hello bonk. Nah, you don't bonk people to say hello. No. No. Don't complain. Meister shocks me rather than bonk. Fair. So do I. Yeah. Just chatting about video games because I was sleepy today and I couldn't figure out what to play. So I just set it to just chatting, and I was gonna be like, hey guys, what should I play today? I got all these games. And then it's like, no one voted. And then I just ended up ranting about video games and Nintendo and like the price and price hikes and AAA games and like the industry. And this just turned out into like, we're ranting about games. Sleep with both eyes open. A lot of yeah. No, I sleep with my eyes closed. Like a normal person. The there well, time. Okay, the time went out a little bit. Aha! But yeah. And also I asked a question but nobody in chat answered. And I've been talking like by myself for a while, just ranting because no one answered the question. But now that there's people in chat, so you two, when it comes to like, let's say you don't have any console at all, for the sake of argument, you want to play games. What console would you buy? Because like what, and by what like metrics, or it's not the right word. Like let's say, sorry, I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna have another drink. First, tell me like what are the requirements of what you want from a console, from your gaming experience? Like, what type of experience do you want? PC counts. Since when was PC a console? It counts in this argument, or like in this debate, or whatever you want to call it. In this discussion, it counts for this discussion because it's a platform. It's just a less focused gaming experience because you can, do a bunch of other stuff on it too. But yeah, so like, what do you require of a console in order to consider it? If I had nothing, I'd get a PC. Only because I can use it for more than just playing games. That is a fair one. That is really nice. I would say if you weren't allowed to say anything, like, you weren't allowed to do anything but game on it. It's just only for gaming, and you're not allowed to do anything else on it. What would you choose then? Because I want you to choose from the perspective of like what type of games you will be playing, where you will be playing them, and yeah, just what do you enjoy? Because I'm really curious. Personally, I went with the Switch because I do want to be able to bring it with me when I go away, since I travel away almost every single weekend. So having a Switch with me in case I want to play something is nice. Now, where I'm going, I do have access to Steam, and yeah, so I can play it like that. But sometimes it's like I just don't want to play Steam games. Sometimes I just want to play like dedicated console experience games because like they are gonna be way better. They're gonna run way better because they're actually adjusted for the console. Unlike on PC, because you can't adjust for every single combination of computer hardware. It should be able to load and play a game without issues and be free to play online. Okay, load and play a game without issues and be free to play online, that would be like a Steam Deck. Except no, there are some issues. Because not every game is compatible with the Steam Deck, so some of them won't load or play. But that you can actively look at what games play well on the Steam Deck. Like they actually say on the Steam store, like, yeah, this one is compatible with the Steam Deck and stuff. And I have a bigger library of options. Yeah. So I would say for you, it's just anything with Steam, it sounds like. Then it's 50-50 between PC and PS. Since I don't mod that often, not anymore at least, unless the game has it built in, like Baldur's Gate 3. I'm not that hung up on it being a PC, but a good PC will run faster than a console. However, it's easier to keep track of shit on a console than on a PC. Exactly, that is a really good argument. And this is like a big reason for me. Because, like, the thing is, PC is really nice. However, what I noticed is a lot of games actually, when you take Final Fantasy for example, you have to have an insanely powerful PC for it to run better than it does on PlayStation. Monster Hunter Wilds runs ass on PC, but runs flawlessly on PlayStation. So it's like sometimes it doesn't really matter how powerful your computer is because it's just that badly optimized for PC. Like Monster Hunter Wilds, that one is really badly optimized. Last time I played it, still. I'm gonna play it again. I think it has gotten better since then. So yeah, it sort of depends. And like Final Fantasy, you will see like they actually showed off like a bunch of stuff that the PlayStation has with it that the PC doesn't. Which is like the thing is like adaptive triggers and like the functions of a controller. That's something that I noticed. None of you mention any like gimmicks. None of you think gimmicks are important. I fucking love gimmicks because like I love the Switch because and like I didn't even mention it myself either. I went with first like, oh, what's optimal for me when I'm traveling? But like that's something no one takes into account almost when you put it like this, like I put it before. It also has to do with the company and how they build the game. Capcom, for example, is very invested in console. Exactly. So depending on the games, it's like a lot of them can be really, really well done on console, but it's also like, well, some of them, like the best of them, are built specifically as like PlayStation's exclusive on PlayStation to begin with, and then they later release it outside of PlayStation. Those are the ones that are gonna run the best on PlayStation, and they really do take great care in taking advantage of everything the PlayStation like actually has, like in their controller and everything like that. For example, like the PlayStation 5 controller has haptic feedback. How many games use that? Not every single game, but the ones that are like, oh, this is like a big PlayStation game, they make sure to use it, and they also make sure to have to give you the option to turn it off. But the thing is, like, if you then go to Steam and you download the same fucking game on Steam, because you purchase it on both platforms, and then you use a PlayStation 5 controller or a DualSense, whatever you want to call it, controller on PC, it doesn't have the haptic feedback, despite PC having the ability to use any fucking controller. It's like, why aren't more Steam games actually bothering with checking what controller you use and actually giving you the correct button prompts? Because, like, oh, a lot of people actually use PlayStation controllers on PC because they enjoy those more than the Xbox ones. Or they might buy a Switch Pro controller. It actually is very good to use that one on PC. I have my VR for gimmicks. Yeah! Oh my god! I didn't even consider VR! I mean, would you count VR as a console though? Because in some cases, wouldn't you consider VR to be a console technically? When it's like the meta headsets that have everything built into the headset itself. Like it's less of a complete experience because it's not as powerful as playing it on a PC VR. But like, considering there are standalone VRs, yes. So standalone VR is a console. Non-standalone is not a console then. That's just a gimmick. That's like the haptic feedbacks on the PlayStation controllers. Or like the amiibo functionality on the Switch controllers. Also, like one thing I noticed a lot of Steam games don't have, like even though the other versions of a game, like the PlayStation version of a game, might sometimes have like motion controls because you can tilt like your controller in order to aim better because it's more intuitive than just aiming with a stick. The stick is not as accurate, especially when compared to a mouse. So in order to bridge the gap, they do use motion controls, which people can turn on or off depending on if we want to use it in like shooter games. And then you buy the same game on PC. Those controller options usually aren't there. And it's like, but the PC does allow for a controller. Why isn't it giving me the entire experience? What the fuck? I am back from cake. Heck yeah! I hope it wasn't. What cake was it? What type of cake? I hope it was tasty. That's how I see it. If you need it to plug it into a PC or such, then it's an extra thing for that, but standalone is its own thing. Heck yeah. What do you mean, whose? Chocolate mousse cake. Ooh. Ah, I want some cake too. Why can't you share with me? Come over here and give me cake too. Hmm? I want the cake. Give me cake. I want cake. Ah. Not only do you have a Switch 2, well, I don't, so I can't play with you. Cake can mean more than just a frosted cake. Yeah, I mean, obviously. The frosted cakes are like 20% of the types of cakes that exist. Duh. Like, honestly, frosted cakes are not good. I prefer, like, cakes that use cream. Like, have you ever had a strawberry shortcake? That one is delicious. No. Eh? What? Wish I had the other kind of cake too. Eh? It's not like cookies, where it's like, because cookies are used as like a computer term as well, which is like, oh, sort of like a collection of data. So so that the website can track like certain data in order to make it run better or in order to sell things to you. It's not like that, right? So innocent. Now, what do you use to sit on a chair? Used to sit on a chair? I just sit down. Muscles? To move around? What's in contact with a chair? My pants! No, wait. My pants! I get it. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I knew what cake is, and I just forgot. Okay? I just forgot. I just forgot. Are you sleepy, okay? I just happened to forget. Yeah. Jeebus. God damn it. I have only slept 2 hours, okay? Screw you. I slept 2 hours. I woke up an hour before stream. Oh, I forgot to eat. Right. Food. That could have helped. Why didn't I eat before? Oh, right, because I bought bread that needed to be put in a fucking oven. I thought it was like, oh, this is like bread that has been baked and then like you can put it in the freezer because it's not like fresh. It's like baked and then no, it's like you put it in the oven so you can have homemade fresh bread ish. Ah. And then I was like, all right, but then I have to clean the kitchen so I can bring out the oven so I can use the oven. Because I'm not gonna use the oven while it's in the fucking closet. It's just so sleepy. Did you know that men are the experts at pitching tents? I feel like you have told me this before. And I would say I'm a pro at pitching tents. I'm a professional. Ha! I'm really good at pitching tents. I don't have a tent, but I'm really good at pitching them. I want to get the tents and like one of those little kitchen thingies that you use outside and you just put it on fire and then you can like cook. I forgot what they're called. Yeah, you sure as hell didn't get it. Eh, eh, yeah, yeah. So it's not camping. Well, I'm still gonna talk about camping because I miss camping. You ever go to like a lake? Or do you ever want to go to like a lake and just bring like a bunch of books? Or like a Kindle or something like that and like a solar charger so you can just read as much as you want. And then like a fishing rod so you can do a little bit of fishing while reading and like a bunch of rice and stuff to cook. Like, oh, I want to make curry. I want to make curry while camping, like in anime. Because like usually we would get these like really shitty rice bags. I do not like boiling rice in a bag. It's disgusting. I would just bring like normal rice with me and a bunch of water. Oh, and I would bring like little coffee, a little bit of coffee, so I could like make some nice coffee with like. Oh, I need to have a cooling bag or something, and so I could bring like milk, and then I could have like, or I could make hot cocoa. Oh my god, I could make hot cocoa, and then I could sit and read and like fish at the same time, and it would be so nice, and there wouldn't be like any people there. Oh yeah, and I would have to bring one of those little mosquito trap thingies. But I'm so good at pitching tents that we often do it unconsciously in the mornings. Itchy. Itchy. And die. Yay! A permit! Guilty as dragged. Dragged instead of charged. Ah, God damn it. Ah. But yeah, I kind of want to go camping sometime. Also, if I bring like a tablet and I want to get one of those solar charged or solar chargeable portable little battery thingies that you can charge anything with. Like then I could watch as much anime as I wanted in the middle of the woods. No one's ever gonna bother you if you do that. Well, I need to take Roxy outside for a bit. She's still recovering from her surgery. She had surgery. I hope she's doing well. Go take her outside and give her a treat. Unless she can't have treats, then give her a head pat and a boop. Give her a nose a boop. Bah. But yeah. You guys know what? I'm gonna give you a little bit. What if I paid you a visit to play Mario Kart? I would definitely enjoy that. Please come on over. I do want to try World actually because like at first I was like, not quite my type of game. But then lately I've seen like these shorts show up on YouTube where it's like people are writing on the walls and stuff, and there's really creative ways to like how to shorten the laps, and it does actually look kind of fun. I'm going on vacation in a few weeks. Yes, come on over. Do it. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna tell you like a little bit of a thing that I'm thinking of doing. Since you guys know I'm getting back into Blender, and I'm trying to learn this stuff because I kind of got stuck on your model. I got one. I got like your character art, so I could use that as a practice. And then I got stuck at a certain point in like the tutorial, and then I didn't do anything for like months and months. Yeah. I'm kind of gotten back to that because like I'm slowly overcoming all the difficulties I had before, and it's like I'm having such a good time. Like super enjoyable. It's going back to being like fucking awesome to work in Blender. Ah fuck, tutorial hell. Exactly. And like because Blender has a tendency, the thing that really broke the camel's back for me originally was because I have Blender through Steam. I really should stop having it through Steam because it auto updates. You can no longer turn off that. And like every time Blender has a major update, like 2.73, 2.73 to 2.9 to 3, or like 3.0 to 3.1, or was it 3.2? Like all of those, in between all of those that I just said, there's been such major updates that they break a bunch of like tutorials and stuff because they remove stuff and move things around. They change how stuff works without explaining why it's different. So suddenly one thing that used to like one setting that used to do one thing or work a specific way, it just no longer works that way. It's like, why? And they're like, oh, so now you go here and you do this and you do this and then that, and then it's like, oh, I can no longer do that because that setting has been moved and I cannot find it because they move settings around. And it's so annoying. I don't like that they do that. Either you make a very big difference, like, for example, between 3 and 4, you can do like changes in the UI. You can move things around to make it look more clean, to make it easier like for users to find, like if you actually figure out what is better and then you try to change it. But don't do it every single time. Have something randomly move around for no goddamn reason without telling people. Imagine breaking changes in every update. That's exactly what Blender does. Because like if you use plugins, every single update, your plugins fucking break, basically. There's at least one broken plugin every time. And then, if that person who made that plugin, like, passed away or something, it's like, oh, I guess I'll have to not update because then I can't use this plugin anymore. Bruh. Exactly. That's the problem with Blender. However, I I've finally started to figure out like EVs, cycles, and shaders, which was a huge part I was kind of struggling before. I am currently also at the step that fucking broke me when I was trying to do things because I was following a specific tutorial on how to do this thing, and so you kind of make like either you can like do everything correct the first time with like correct topology and everything, and you constantly adjust everything just a tiny bit at a time, or you can make like you can speed build, or like build is not hmm, it's like think of it as clay, as sort of clay, and you sort of just bring it out into the general shape of a body, and it's so much faster because you're like, oh, you just use subdivision, a subdivision modifier, and like you set how smooth it's gonna be, so it might be more rounded without actually having to add every single vertex. It just sort of uses math to count how it's gonna look like. And then you just make the entire body like that, like the general shape. But it's not gonna have a good topology. So what you do then is then you make like a new object. And this is gonna be your topology, like the correct topology, and you sort of make it stick to the first object. So it just sort of goes like, okay, this thing is getting close to like the first object with the incorrect topology, and then it just boop, snaps to it. And the thing is, the snap function was broken. It's still broken now. However, I've learned other techniques. So now I sort of get it pretty good anyway, but I'm going to fix the snapping function. And I figured out like the retopology. Like another thing I struggle with is you have to keep count constantly. Like you don't want to have an uneven number of vertices around the eyes. So you want like 8 or 12 depending on how much detail the eyes are gonna be. So you get the correct shape, because if you have an uneven number, you're gonna struggle when you later connect like the squares. And also, I learned like a bunch of techniques. Like, for example, one tutorial taught me to just kind of build from the face, like whoop and around back. So it's like going front, outside, back, and then around the back of the head. That is not a good way to do it. That is a really bad way to do it, because you want the topology to be wrapped around the eyes. So each eye has like a round topology, because then you can like quick select just around the eye, which is way faster to animate the blinking and stuff, and it makes it look way more natural. And then you do the same thing around the mouth. And sometimes you do it around the nose and mouth. And then you wrap like the side sort of the rest around your head and stuff. So I kind of learned how to do proper topology for the face. I still don't know properly how to do it for the fingers and the hands. I haven't gotten that far, but I'm getting really close to this. And also, one thing that I felt was like an insurmountable, like skill, like an insurmountable like technique, is like when you animate the face, you don't rig a bone and then be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna move a bone up and down for like every single movement. No, that's not how it works. Or well, technically you can for certain reasons, for some like, but I'm not going to go through that. Uh, Screw explaining that. It's overcomplicated and it's so stupid that you have to do it sometimes. But you have blend shapes. Blend shape is like, oh, we're gonna take these vertex points, x, y, blah, 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 all of the vertex points, move it a certain way. And when they are moved into this position, it's this blend shape. So you can then set up the mouth to be like a, e, u, e, o, and stuff like that. And you have a blinks where it's like closed eyes. This is a blend shape for the eyes. Open eyes is default, and surprised, and like you would just sort of move things around like that, right? I figured out how those blend shapes work by simplifying it to like the most ridiculous degree, because like doing a full human face was a little bit too much. It felt overwhelming. But then when I made Nyako, I was like, okay, I don't need to have fully animated eyes. I'm not even gonna bother with making the irises, because the iris you would have to have like connected to one of these to a bone for each iris, so they could move around, and then you would have to set a limit and everything. I was like, I'm just not gonna have that. It's gonna be a very simple fucking slime. You can't even see any pupils. That way, I don't even have to bother animating it at all. Which means the only like actual expressions I would make is it would have a blink and an open mouth. So it's like, okay, eye open, eye closed, mouth open, and mouth closed. And that's it. That's everything I added to it. And then I was like, oh, now that I've done these very basic ones, I kind of just get it. I'm not overwhelmed by it anymore. By the way, speaking of models, check show off in pocket space. Ooh, okay. I'm going there right now. Okay, pocket space. Oh, this is it. Show off. Ooh, it looks so cool. Now it just needs a bunch of color and like a side view and a back view. I know, right? Exactly. Now do like side view and back view as well. And add them all next to each other to make sure we match. Then I'll steal the picture and make it in Blender. Pray. Oh. But yeah. So now that I've started kind of getting how blend shapes work, which in Blender, they're not called blend shapes. For some reason, they're like shape keys. That's what they called in Blender, and it's silly. Also, the stupidest thing, you cannot just export the shape keys as blend shapes easily to like an FBX model, which you kind of want to do. You want to have like the blend shapes in the model when you export it to like work on it in Unity for certain things, like with Nyako. Like, I have shape keys, which are blend shapes, on this cat. And they don't export from Blender. And I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I'm supposed to get the blend shapes if you can't export them. Like, why? Why fucking damn it, Blender? Just give us a way to export the blend shape data. Please. Just make it something that can be exported. Oh my god. Buffering for you, thank you so much for following. I hope you're having an awesome time. Even though I'm not even gaming or anything, I'm just complaining about Blender and games. God. It's so spooked and then I kind of got cut up. Yeah, so I wish Blender would just add the ability to export shape keys or blend shapes in the model, like other programs, which can contain the data inside the fucking model. Fuck. Welcome back! Mira, what are you doing on my throne? You just bought yourself a Switch, save your money! God damn it! But yeah. However, I do think if you export it as a VRM, it does work. But some models can't really be like, I don't know if I can really export Nyako as a VRM without losing a bunch of stuff. But yeah. Why are you giving me the evil laughter? Save your money. How to put the satellite disc back on, Roxy? Oh, like, so she can't scratch? Or lick? So she can't lick, I'm assuming. Yeah. That's usually because, yeah. The cone! She got the cone of shame. It's so funny when pets have to have a fucking cone on. I actually had, like, this Great Dane when I was a kid. We had a Great Dane. He had to... Okay, so he went in because they get liggsår, which is like a sort of wound you get from laying down because they're just so heavy. So eventually, it puts a lot of pressure on like certain parts, like certain joints, like basically their elbows and stuff would have these tiny wounds, and so he got those because for some reason during the summer he didn't want to lay on his soft bed, so he just lay down on like a thin mat on the floor. And it's like, you're gonna be in pain, dude. You know this, and yet he does it anyway, or he did it anyway. So then we kind of had to go in because he couldn't stop licking the wounds, so he had to get the cone on his head, and he just looked so like ashamed. He just looked like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And it's like, oh, I feel so bad for him, but goddamn it, it's hilarious. Also, because he was so big, it was a little bit small on him, but it still worked. She's not fussy about it, but she always gives me a look like, do I have to wear it again every time I pick it up? Yeah. Every dog is different. Some are fine with it, some are like really angry about it. I know someone, or like not personally, I know of someone who had like this cat that had to go in for an operation for some reason. I don't remember why. But when they came back home, they couldn't get the cat to wear the cone. Like it couldn't stand it. It got so angry. In the end, what they did in order to prevent the cat from licking the wound, they got a donut pillow that just happened to fit it perfectly. And the cat just loved that pillow, so even after it no longer needed to wear it, sometimes it would just wear it anyway. Figured out how to put it on itself anyway. Operation, that's so American of you. Eh? Wait, they shoved the head into a donut pillow? Yes. Or rather, they shoved the donut pillow onto its head. It worked! It was a really soft little donut pillow and it wasn't too heavy or anything. So the cat just was like, yeah, this is fine. I prefer this. It's surgery otherwise. Ah. Americans say operations often. Yeah, operation also has multiple meanings. So I don't know if it wasn't surgery or, you know, just like we had to like bandage the wound. But yes, really funny. It was super funny. The cat was so fucking cute. It makes it even funnier that the cat was a fucking munchkin. If you know what type of cat that is. They have like stubby little legs. They're the dash hounds of cats. I fucking love them. Ah. Oh wait, I was gonna reveal something. Oh my god, I'm so silly. I get kind of distracted. ADHD in a nutshell. I was talking about like Blender and like yeah, making models, and I was gonna do like a reveal of something I am figuring like something I have figured out how to do. I have not done it yet, but I know like in theory, I know how to do this. So you guys know how. Hey! Stop bonking me! Yeah, hello, Fancy! Yeah, that's the main reason I say surgery. Otherwise, I just picture a marine stomping in going, time for some healing, motherfucker. Yeah, that's exactly what I was imagining, like the second one. Not actually surgery, it was like operation, get cats to not lick the... Bonk is everything. No! No! Why won't the tongue work now? God damn it. Okay, I was about to say something. So you guys remember how I have promised that I'm gonna make like a bikini version of my model? Like I'm gonna give my model a bikini outfit for like special occasions and stuff. Monk to give life with this British kind. God damn it. okay. So now you're catching on. So I have figured out how to do a certain thing, and it's fucking hilarious. And so you guys know that episode in Pokemon, the Pokemon's beach episode, like with Jesse and James. Eh, eh. Let's see if you guys get it. No, stop now. Maestro, did you remember it? Which season? I actually don't remember which season. I think it was banned outside of Japan because of this one scene. But there's like a swimwear competition for the girls. And you all know how James liked to cross dress. Ah? Alright. Yes. That one. Yes. So what I'm saying is, I have figured out a way where I can make a swim. I'm gonna make this a separate model entirely. It's just a swimsuit. Because otherwise I would have to do this for every single piece of clothing. That's kind of annoying. How about no? How about yes? Just boom. Come on, it would be hilarious. No one would see it coming. Mira, you agree with me, right? Mira, are you still here? Maybe Mira left. Mira, Mira, Mira. But no. How about yes? I've taken Mirai out back. That's not. I'm not. Who's Mirai? I said Mira. Mirage. Mirage. Please don't tell me you actually went to my throne and you're like planning something, and that's why you're not answering chat. Because I did see you use the throne command earlier. Please don't. We don't need no inflatable now. They won't be seeing this again. Mira! Mira! Please. Mira! 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 I actually sent Mirage to your throne. No, you didn't. No, you did not. No. Mirage, what are you doing? I'm gonna call you on Discord if you don't answer. I just have to start Discord first. I hacked their computer and are currently in your throne. Nah. I'm gonna call Mira. Hold up. Hi.
The hell?
I've been calling it you. I've been calling you for stream.
What? What?
I want you to agree with me on this opinion, okay? I'm gonna have it like a quick opinion. Also, I'm gonna make it so people can see.
Uh-huh.
Why is it not working? Okay. Okay, it's not working for some gosh darn reason. God damn it, Discord images. So you know that one Pokemon episode
Which
when
one Pokemon episode?
it's banned outside Japan?
Oh, that
It's
one.
it's not the Polygon
No, that other one. Yeah. What
with the
about it?
beach. The beach episode where James kind of goes like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
Yeah. What about it?
I figured out how to do that in Blender."
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, swimsuit. A swimsuit model that has that function. Yay or nay?
Bruh. What the fuck?
Come on, be on my side. It would be hilarious, right?
That would be kind of funny, yeah.
No one would see it coming unless they actually watched this stream beforehand.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Just say nay, Mira. Nah, he's on my side. Ha! Ha! I couldn't get the others to agree. They just went,
Yeah,
how
no,
about
that would
no?
be kind of funny.
Yeah, I wonder what Twitch would think about that. I hope Twitch has that type of humor.
Oh god.
Well, otherwise, YouTube definitely will. I'm gonna make that. It's gonna be a single separate model. It has just one outfit because then I don't have to do it for every single outfit or anything. And I'm gonna make
Alright.
it. I'm gonna make
Oh
it.
boy. Oh boy.
And I'm gonna make it
Just a one-off special.
Yes, a one-off special. It's gonna be like, because then I can just sort of move just the, like, I can basically take the model, like the base character model and that outfit, and save it as a separate file and work on that one to have extra effects. And then I'm gonna have it have, like, for that stream, a single redeemable for that effect, and it doesn't explain what it does.
Do it on April Fools.
Yes. It's just gonna be like the Pokemon thing. I'm gonna name the redeemable
Oh
thing
my
something like that.
god.
The Pokemon thing. And people are gonna be
No,
like,
just
oh,
no.
capture Pokemon.
No.
Why not?
Name it the thing.
Oh. Yes. Or maybe I should just name it Surprise.
Nah. Because then they're expecting a surprise.
Oh, yeah, that's true. The Thing. The Thing, and they redeem it. And then for like 10 seconds, it's just boom, boobs.
Oh my god.
The Thing, the hero? What do you mean, Fancy? But yes, now that you're on my side and you're not on my throne, I can leave. Good. Unless you
Yeah.
want to play something.
Uh, I don't know. There's a new Splatoon 3 update.
I currently don't have Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fuck. I have some like Nintendo Family groups spots open.
Do you have 2 spots?
Bruh. Yeah, I think I actually do.
Oh my god. Can I have one for like my main and then one for like my VTuber for when I just want to do VTuber one?
Lol.
I can
I
pay.
mean, I wouldn't mind.
Yay! Perfect. I guess I will have to send you my mail then. My email
Alright.
for
Okay,
invite.
hold on, where the hell? Hold on. Let me turn off my little noise suppression and then just do the big funny.
The big funny.
Alright, we should be good now. No noise suppression, which means you'll hear the full volume. Fucking love that.
I heard nothing.
Fuck, you didn't hear that? God damn it.
What
Okay,
were
hold
you
on, hold on,
trying
hold on.
to do?
Hold on.
it was just. Was it the Switch Snap?
Yeah.
Ah!
Fucking.
Nice.
Oh.
Dang, that's nice.
Love that shit.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that the Joy-Cons might get damaged from me doing that before getting Joy-Con drift.
I wonder why.
Hmm. Yeah, no, it's really satisfying.
Yeah. I'm assuming that was like the new one, the Switch 2.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounds very similar to the Switch one.
Except it's a way louder in person.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh no. You can no longer sneakily switch the Joy-Cons when your partner is sleeping.
Yeah, no, it goes like fucking boom.
Makes sense though, since there's magnets. I mean, they sold the whole like
Yeah,
either they had to make like super strong magnets, or we had to like make weak ones, and then we're like, oh, but we
yeah,
want them to be strong enough so the console just don't like
yeah.
fall down. And then
No,
they were like,
like,
oh, we were gonna make strong magnets, but then we have like this tiny little pins that sort of
yeah,
pushes them out at the top
yeah. It's
because
fucking
you're
genius.
yeah, it is. It's such a basic mechanic, but it's like
And like,
uh, it just works.
yeah, like the Joy-Cons feel very sturdy. Like
Yeah.
they're on. They do not wiggle like the old Joy-Cons.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was like, is it the email address you use to invite someone to a family?
I don't fucking remember. I haven't really invited someone in quite a while, but I think so.
Yeah.
Might also be the Nintendo ID, potentially. Hmm.
Hmm.
Just give me a moment. I'll
Yeah.
look it up.
MyNintendo.com is currently unable to handle this request. I'm just trying to log in to check.
Lamau.
What the fuck? Why is it not working?
Who knows?
Who
All right, let me see.
knows?
Let me see. Where's my Nintendo? Uh, fuck. Nintendo account somewhere. All right, there we go. What? Oh,
Maybe they're like updating it and they took it down. Because it's not just
I
me it's down for,
no, I
apparently.
don't. I don't actually think so. It could be, but I don't know. Apparently, there might be some shit going on with Cloudflare,
Oh.
which would also explain why Twitch is having problems right now.
Wait, Twitch is having problems?
Oh yeah,
I haven't even noticed.
like the past hour or so, I haven't been able to see my like followed channels in the sidebar.
Hold up. I'm gonna check that out.
Well, they're back now at
Oh.
least, but yeah,
Aw.
like they were just gone. I
Yeah.
could not see the channels that I followed and are live right now.
Dang,
But
my
yeah, man.
Nintendo, dang you for being down.
No, god damn it, Cloudflare.
Yeah.
Why now out of all times?
Right when I'm like, oh, I can get Nintendo Online again. Woo!
Yay!
And then it's like, nope, you fucking no. Yes, no.
Cloudflare goes, how about fuck you?
Otherwise, my Nintendo is like an okay
Oh,
set. Like, it's a little bit on the slow side. They could
it's working
definitely.
now.
Yeah. Oh, it is?
Huh.
Oh, not for
Yeah,
me.
let's see. Oh, damn. Like, accounts.nintendo.com.
Oh, accounts.mynintendo.com. Smart.
Okay, so, yeah, I have like exactly 2 spots left.
Yes.
And I might or might not be taking up like 3 spots in there.
That is fair, though.
just because, you know.
Yeah. I mean, like, you want to have, like, enough. Like, I have one for VTubing now. But
Uh-huh.
I also have like a Japanese account. I never play on the Japanese
Oh.
account because then I can't purchase it on the Japanese account because you can still play it on your other account
Oh.
so long as you have it on the same Switch. So I have
Okay.
like I did this the moment I got my Switch pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
So I was like, yeah, it just
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
in my
works really well.
case, it's like my main account, my Smurf account, and my other Smurf account.
What's a Smurf account?
Just a low-level account of a high-level player. So like, you know how I've been like pretty much S rank or something in Splatoon? My Smurf account is basically just so I can get back to like C minus and I don't know, fuck around.
That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. I just have like a VTuber account because then I can be like, oh, if I want to stream a game and where I can play with like anyone, but I'm not really close with them. Oh, I can let anyone like basically befriend my VTuber account.
Yeah, exactly, Maestro. Like, it's fun for me, but to my opponents, they're calling bullshit.
Yeah, I feel bad for your opponents. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. Anyway, I can have a look at what I need to add a member, invite a user.
It's an email address. Aha.
You should only invite the Nintendo accounts of people you know to join your family group. Okay. And then it says if your account is banned, any services or features shared among your family group may be restricted in whole or in part of if any member of your group is found to have breached the terms of Nintendo account agreement. Uh, cool. Uh, mm-hmm.
Mhm, mhm.
Damn, that's an email address.
Yeah, I made that one when I was like 12.
All right.
It's the first
All
email
right.
address I've ever made.
I see.
And the second one, you can tell when I made that one.
That's a bit more recent.
Yeah, because that one I made specifically for my VTubing stuff.
Yeah, let's see. Okay,
Hazmat!
so
Yahara! Oh, yeah! Hey, good timing. So you
the other
remember when I
half.
asked you if you would like to try working on a Game Boy style game sometime?
Oh my god, the other side hates it. The noobs.
What?
Oh no, like Smurfit is divided half. Divided half love it, the Smurfs, and the other side hates it, the noobs. You're not wrong there. Oh
Exactly.
god.
But yeah,
Let's see here.
Mira.
Invitation has been sent. You need to accept within 24 hours.
Oh yeah, right, right. So Mira, do you
Um,
remember when I
mhm.
asked you if you would like to try working on a Game Boy style game?
Yeah.
That's hazmats.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I'm
hi hazmats.
probably not gonna be able to do it like in the near future,
Understandable.
since I might or might not be required to do some overtime. And there's the other invitation.
Yeah, first one accepted. Now to the second one. No worries, just what we ask. Exactly. See, I
Alrighty.
remember to ask. I forgot to tell you that he answered. And then, like, saw you hop in, and I was like, oh yeah, perfect timing. You're both here at the same time.
Oh damn.
So it's like, sometime.
All right. Just a quick question though, like what would we be building it in?
I think it's Unity you're building it in, right?
All right, cool. I have like
Yeah,
minimal knowledge about Unity.
fair.
Just a little bit. I'd probably be better with the like back-end logic of stuff.
Mm. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I love your like nicknames.
What?
Like you're in a family group because when you join a family group, you can see the other family members. So I can see them all.
Yeah.
I know exactly what the names are now.
Yeah, that one account.
Yeah.
That's mine, by the way. Oh, and it's my other Smurf account.
It's perfect. Except one thing. Why is the
Mhm.
character not green?
I can fix that. Maybe. I don't know.
If you can figure out how to make the skin green, then boom, perfect. Perfection.
Yeah.
But
I think
heck
it had
yeah.
another name before, and then I just couldn't be bothered to update the profile picture.
Yeah. How are you today now? I is a bit sleepy, but otherwise fine. And also, I finally have Nintendo Switch online again. All thanks to
Lamau.
Mira. Which you still can't see because I think this one is still broken. No, wait, it's actually working now.
Fucking borked. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. I was
If
like,
it's a Smurf account. No. You don't understand. It's not a Smurf account, it's a Shrek account.
I'm making myself invisible for a tiny bit so I can put my controller in. Because
Alright.
my pro controller, the battery in that
Yeah.
was dead.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm actually gonna like play tonight.
Aw,
Kinda kinda a little bit tired.
fair.
Get Shreked plebs.
I just had an idea and then I realized, goddamn, that wouldn't work.
uh wait a sec. I need to know something. Well,
Yes.
just and it has to do with Switch.
Yes.
Let me just pull up and see if this is even possible. I don't think it's possible. But it doesn't hurt to try.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's see. Don't worry about it. Let's see here. I ha- I have that as a. Okay, yeah, sure. Uh, can I do this? Can I fucking do this? No fucking way I can do that. No
Me
fucking
neither.
way. Hold on. Okay, what? One moment.
Oh, thank you, Hasbet, for doing yada yada.
Okay, yeah, no, never mind.
Yada yada. I realized there's game share.
That's exactly what I'm looking. No, not game share. Yeah, game share is a thing. That's a thing. I can game share, but I don't have any games that are compatible with game share.
Accepting a game share invitation from a Nintendo Switch 2 user will allow you to play the game with them.
Yeah, the only problem is that I don't have a compatible game.
Yeah. That's silly.
Yeah.
Why can't you do that with
My
Switch 1 games? They should just have specific game on both console. Like,
no,
remember,
like
like the
no, like
DS?
right now it is only Switch One games that are compatible, and only certain of like
But you
some
have
of
to
them.
do it from a Switch 2 console.
Yeah.
Which is stupid. That's what I meant. Like, it's... Oh,
Ah.
only a Switch 2
Yeah.
console can share the game. That is stupid. They should do that from Switch 1 as well.
Yeah.
We have
The
Game Share
good
Tom
thing
putting
though,
a on share to Good
the good
it.
the good thing though is that between Switch twos, you can game share over game chat. So like online download play.
That is really nice.
Which means only one person needs Mario Party to ruin friendships.
Do you happen to have Mario Party?
Like I said, I don't have any compatible games.
Right, fuck. I don't have that either. I wish it could like share one that we could play together and just be like, "Ooh, heard it."
Yeah. And besides, you would need a Switch 2. So,
Yeah,
let me
that's the
just
problem, isn't
check.
it?
Uh, yeah. Let's see. Game share compatible games. What do we have here? Uh, there should be more on the way, but seems like right now Mario Odyssey is one of them.
Oh, I didn't even know you
uh,
could play multiple people in that one at all.
yeah, no. Unfortunately, like player 2 is Cappy.
What did the green mushroom say to Mario? Get a life. Oh my god, it's so bad.
Oh no.
Ah.
Okay. So Mario Party Jamboree, which I don't have. Uh, fucking Big Brain Academy. Let's see. Oh wait, no. Mario Party isn't shareable online.
Aww.
Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, 51 worldwide games, Captain Toad. Yeah, cool stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Also,
more on the way.
do you have you tried the what's it called? The the Nintendo Switch Online has like this
Hmm?
GameCube. You can play GameCube games.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't tried it.
You can play Wind Waker on that one. I'm so mad that they didn't release this for everyone because I wanted that. for so long. Like I wanted specifically this game, and they were like, "Yeah, so we're gonna make sure that on GameCube, or like when we finally release GameCube, you're gonna get exactly the game you want,
Uh-huh.
but only on if you get the Switch 2." That is so
Yeah.
fucking evil.
I haven't even installed it. Let me just check. I
Do you
don't know
think?
if you need like the online plus thing to get it, which I don't have,
Oh yeah, you
or
need a
not.
plus. You need a plus for
Oh
that.
shit.
Hey,
Oh
I can
shit.
contribute so we can get the plus because it's cheaper if you share it between two people.
Yeah, no, I know. I know.
Like how much does it
You're
cost?
free. It's a free download, but let's see here. Paid membership to Nintendo Online Plus expansion pack is required to use this software. Yeah, okay. So it's basically like double price to get the expansion pass as well. So for us, it's like
800
300.
total,
No, more like 650.
650.
Yeah.
But is that like because the thing is, and this is something that is very smart about the Switch Online. They count how many days you have left and gives you a discount based on that when you
Oh.
upgrade.
Huh.
So
Um. Yeah. Well, the renewal is like just a few months away.
yeah,
Let's see. Oh fuck.
then it's
Uh.
almost the full price upgrade. So that's not too bad.
Let's see.
Hey, now when did chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Asmith asks, do you think they're going to release another Super Smash Bros. Game? I'm gonna say, honestly, I don't think they'll release a new one. They made the Ultimate to be the Ultimate. I feel like it's more like they would release like an upgrade that you can upgrade to, not an entirely separate game
Hmm.
for the Switch 2.
See here.
Maybe even
So.
like expansions.
So yeah, it's 617
Yeah,
per year for
per
this
year.
per year.
I feel like that's cheaper than I remember it being. Did they lower the price? Or am I.
I don't know.
Is it family? I thought
I don't
family was
know.
like 800. But hey! We can share that price. No, it's a cutie. No, Zelda! You're the cutie! And Mira's the cutie!
What the fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
No, no. What the hell? I'm too tired for this.
Well. I can do something else instead.
What? Oh, don't you fucking do it.
I didn't even say anything! I was like, yeah, Hazmat, you're obviously cute too! Nyah!
Don't you fucking do it.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, good.
What did you say?
Hmm?
You kind of cut out a little bit for me, or my
Yeah,
headset.
no, I said, all right, good.
So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
right. I still need to pull that capture card off my throne.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan. Then I guess you can put like the money towards one of the other gifts.
Yeah, whatever's there, I guess.
Yeah, like this one.
Huh? Like what? What
Happy birthday.
Oh god. Okay. Okay.
You think I forgot?
Let's see. I don't know. Wait, can I wait, no, hold on. Can I not like is it abort crowdfunding or something? I don't fucking
Yes,
know.
abort, abort.
Yeah, okay.
Then you can remove it.
All contributions will be refunded to your throne balance. Okay, cool. There we go.
I watched it disappear.
What the hell did you... Okay, so what the hell did you even do? Oh, now it's gone. Okay. No, but like, what the hell did you even do? Oh, fuck.
You'll notice eventually.
Uh, I don't like this eventually thing.
Marcia says to get to the Moran's house. I don't care about me, but what about my joke? It's good. It was fun. The chicken crossed the road to walk to the Moron's house. Knock knock.
Why is there a chicken in front of my house?
The joke isn't done. No, I know. That's why I continued it with a knock knock. Mira answered instead of myself. Who's there? The chicken. Knock knock. Quack.
Oh boy.
Who's there?
What?
What?
Walk
What?
away from me!
Don't kill my joke. Sorry, a murder has been committed. The victim. Well, the victim was Maestro's joke. Sorry, Maestro. So
So
yeah,
now, about things you've seen from Mario Kart World.
yeah.
How crazy are the clips you've seen?
Um, so I saw someone pull out like a fucking insane maneuver where
Uh huh.
in like the Bowser's castle they sort of went off road, went on the side, and then just enough boost while also like doing something to turn.
Ah, that one. Yeah, I've seen that one.
Yeah.
There is another one on Bowser's Castle, which is pretty fucking insane.
Ooh.
That I have somehow managed to do.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Let me just try to find it.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is. All right.
I had to think of
Yeah, no, the thing.
Iris on the fly because of both of you.
Yeah, no, like the things you can pull off are fucking insane. Like, just go ahead and show this on stream, I guess. It's
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of
fucking
it.
wild.
Okay, I'm gonna do like
It's
this.
it's fucking wild.
Yeah. Gonna add. Ba, 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 ba. Is this one? Um.
was another one that I managed to pull off on Great Question Mark Question Block Island, or whatever it was called.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to switch to the.
Switch.
God damn it! And yeah. Now we can show it. Hopefully the audio will work. No, the audio will not work. Damn.
Oof.
No audio. Too lazy to fix it.
Damn.
God, this looks really bad for some reason. What the fuck? Super low quality.
Well, yeah, it's a Twitter clip.
That explains it.
Yeah.
That is insane. Like, holy
Welcome to Mario
crap.
Kart World.
Yeah, like the skill to just jump like that overall. I'm back. Welcome back, Hazmat. I hate my job.
Yo,
All I do
hello
is
back.
crush
I'm
cans all
Mirage.
day. It's so depressing. God
Oh,
damn it. Damn it.
oh.
Gosh.
Fucking bruh.
Oh, the dad jokes are gonna happen soon. We have we invited the dads to the chat.
Fucking got him.
Mira, I was just about to write that. Wait.
I said hi back. I'm Mirage.
Y'all are stinky. Hey, I only smell a little bit.
You too, Stanker. See, that's how you answer. Okay.
Fair, okay. I actually like. I have so many games. Like, look at all these. Such many games.
Damn.
Wait, did you have Cookie Yomi?
No.
Fuck.
What is that?
Consider it.
Oh. What is that?
Get it and play it with me without knowing anything. It's the best experience. It's super cheap. Trust me, it's worth it.
Hmm? What the hell is that?
Don't look it up. Just
Damn.
vibe with me. Go to the Nintendo eShop. It's super
Well,
cheap.
not now.
Yes, now.
I thought I'd go to bed.
But it's super short.
But I'm about to go to bed and I still haven't had my shower and all of that shit.
It's like a 10-minute game.
What the hell? The
Ah,
bed.
do it. Do
No.
it.
Fucking hell.
Even Hazmat agrees.
Bruh.
Do it. Do it.
Bruh.
Do it. Play it or else.
I
Join
dare
me.
you.
Get
Do
the
it.
first one. Come on. It's super
Pull the
quick.
trigger.
It's a 10-minute round. It takes like a minute to download.
Sätt en kula rätt mellan ögonen.
Oh, I just realized the audio is pretty loud. Stuff like that, maybe. Join me. Come on.
No, seriously, I'm fucking tired.
Aww. It's so good.
I kind of left work a bit late today.
Fair. Well, thank you for inviting me to your Nintendo family. At least I have online now. We can play
shit.
again.
Yeah.
Also, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And eventually you'll see what I did.
Oh god.
It's just a
How
tiny.
eventually is it? Like, fucking hell.
You just kind of, your eyes wandered right past it.
What?
No. You already saw it, you just didn't notice it.
What do you mean I already saw it?
When was Mira's birthday? Today! Right?
When the fuck did Yeah, it's today. But when the fuck did I see it? I didn't see shit. Could also be fucking blind.
Yeah. You were kind of fixing stuff on your phone when it happened, so...
Don't fucking tell. Wait, hold on. No, hold on. It's not there. No, it's not there. What? Twitter, right? The fuck? No, I don't see shit. What? What?
Ah, yes.
Bro, what? Huh?
How's it going?
I'm so fucking confused.
You were working on Throne when it happened. It's on Throne.
Yeah, but then I would expect there to be an email somewhere. But there's no email.
It might be in the spam folder.
Oh yeah, that's right. Should also post something on Twitter if you actually did something, which
Maybe those
okay.
maybe like the thing that makes that like send out the message is like down currently or something.
I guess
Hey!
that could be it.
Bonked me. You have to say happy
okay.
birthday to Mira. Don't just say happy birthday.
Okay,
say happy
so-
birthday, Mira.
So there's no email. There's no spam email.
Oh, that's perfect
There's no-
then. I could have. Oh
What
my
the
god.
Fuck.
I shouldn't have mentioned it then.
What the actual fuck? What?
I was gonna say the spam folder. Don't know how many times I've gotten important and/or official stuff and up there.
No, my spam
Yeah.
folder is completely empty.
Exactly.
There's There's no event on Throne that has gone through, so
Okay, look at your items
my items.
on Throne.
Yeah. Oh, is it a little buddy?
Yeah. I was gonna be like, just put the rest of it from like the
Oh my god.
yeah, put the rest of it into that one. Give yourself a little buddy for your birthday.
Oh my god, little buddy. Okay. Yeah, no, that was like the smallest little thing.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Oh my god. It is. Thank you, Zerno. And Hazmat.
Check your Ethernet cable,
And
maybe it's
Bistro.
stuck there. Oh, that's perfect.
See, joke's on you. I'm not even using Ethernet.
Oh yes.
That's right. I'm a Wi-Fi gamer. Please end my suffering.
Nyada! I wish they had a way for us to like purchase games for other people directly on like eShop. Like if you're friends with someone, why can't you send it like on Steam? And same with like PlayStation. Then I would have sent you this game. Right.
Exag, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Disgusted. Wait.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna say it like
that's
this,
me.
Maestro. I kind of have Wi-Fi too because yeah, I'm
Wi-Fi
not allowed to
2,
get.
Electric Boogaloo.
I couldn't get like a cable up, which is annoying. We need to play Mario Party someday. Yes. I don't have a game
Only,
though. That's
yeah, I
the
don't have the
problem.
game either.
So if you have a Switch 2 and you have Mario Party and it's able to like
So
share,
unfortunately, you can't share that online because
it's
yeah,
local only. God
yeah.
damn it.
So apparently they
Ah.
want apparently Nintendo wants everyone to be within punching distance when playing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's
Wonder
annoying
if
to
that's
put
going
up
to
a
be the
cable, just
case
let it
for
lay loose on the floor. No, that's not the problem, Maestro.
I wonder if local not co-op, local multiplayer is going to be the thing for Mario Kart if that's ever going to get um game share.
That is a good question.
You know, another game where you'll need to be within punching distance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Mario Kart World isn't on the Switch 1 at all, is it?
No, it's not. It is a Switch 2 exclusive.
Uh,
Even said it on eShop when I looked at it from my Switch 1. Like, yeah, no, this software is only for Switch 2. Go look at it when you have one.
at this point, I'm like, it's never gonna happen. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, at least.
Huh?
Like me getting a Switch 2.
Damn. Big Sag.
So it's like, I mean, eventually I might get it because I still want to play some games on it, especially like Splatoon. I'm so mad
Oh.
that I got the mail and it's like, oh yeah, you have to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, big dick move. It feels like.
Oh, what was it? Oh yeah, right. So those $20 extra that Mario Kart World costs, um, I'm pretty sure they all went into the soundtrack.
Really?
Have you heard? Have you heard how many soundtracks there are in Mario Kart World?
No.
Over 200.
200.
Yeah, over 200 soundtracks. There are, of course, the original soundtracks for Mario Kart World. Yeah. And the rest of them are fucking remixes. Why do you need that many? Free roam. So you always have something playing when you're out and about in the world. Oh, and also between the tracks when you drive intermissions, they play there.
It is really impressive.
The thing is, they all slap as well.
Really? I was like,
Yeah.
I was expecting like 90% of them to be like crap.
No, they fucking slap.
Dang.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you an example. Okay, they brought back Baby Park as a soundtrack, and they made it a fucking EDM remix.
Wait, what is EDM? No, again.
You know what? It's probably easier if I just give it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, crazy shit. All of it, just crazy shit. This is not what you would expect from Baby Park, but it fits so well.
Let's see. What the?
Yeah.
That is so good. What the fuck? I love it. Well, so thank you, Bear, for giving meow for us. Yeah. Like, damn.
Yeah, they've been pulling this kind of shit on like almost everything. Like not EDM, but like remixing things in kind of unusual ways that are still really fucking good. Like SNES Rainbow Road. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one is kind of lo-fi now.
Lo-fi.
Yeah, lo-fi Rainbow Road. I kid you not. Hold on.
Yeah.
Almost. But yeah.
A little bit energetic for lo-fi.
Yeah, a little bit, but you
It's
can
sort of,
kinda hear it.
you know what? It sort of reminds me of. Have you ever seen like the Cardcaptor Sakura?
No.
Okay, I'm going to share the opening for Cardcaptor Sakura. It kind of has
Alright.
that feel to it. I watched it. It actually was in Sweden. Like they actually played it on Swedish TV with
Oh,
Japanese dub and Swedish
oh
like
shit.
sub.
Oh, that's rare.
Exactly every day at 3 p.m. So I would have to run home after school so I could watch it. Actually, the teacher on Wednesdays, because it was actually every Wednesday at 3 p.m. So on Wednesdays, because the teacher knew I really loved that show, in order so I wouldn't miss anything, they would basically let me leave 5 minutes early so I could run all the way
Uh-huh.
home. I could
Oh,
barely make it. It's like a 20
oh
minute
my
walk.
god.
And I ran all the way. I took shortcuts that were like insanely stupid to take. And then I would sit in front of a TV gasping for breath. And it was such an experience. Like, it's a core memory for me. It's so good.
Mhm.
And I still would recommend that to anyone who likes like anyone who likes magical girl animes even remotely.
Hmm.
Let's see, it's not that one. Where is it? It
Well,
has
let's
like
see here.
banger openings. It's actually got like a comeback where they suddenly made a new season out of nowhere, like decades after its original release.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. These soundtracks are not only from Mario Kart.
Oh,
Like they're pulling in soundtracks from pretty much every fucking series of the Mario or even Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
All right. What is this?
It's like has that feel to
Huh? Hmm.
a little bit.
I guess a little bit, yeah.
There's like one that was even more similar, like in the energy, but I can't find it for some reason. Let's see. No, here it is. Oh my god, I finally found the one I was originally thinking of. Here. It's like it's not quite lo-fi, but still just has that energy.
Hmm.
You already have a core memory at the age of 3, damn. I wasn't 3! But I do have a core memory from when I'm like 2, so.
Damn.
I have a similar memory, but in my case it was Sailor Moon that I recorded on VHS and watched when I got home. Nice. I've never recorded to VHS. I'm too young for that. Too little. I didn't say you were 3, I was saying you are 3. I've been streaming for 4 years!
Oh my god.
Also, I have a watch streak of 55! Holy crap! So math is still mathing. Shut up! This is way long. I think I might have. Hmm.
Yeah, no. Baby Park.
Yeah.
So fucking dumb how they made it work.
It's fucking perfect.
Love this shit.
Yeah. Eventually, if I manage to get like a Switch 2, I'm actually going to buy that game, but like probably a physical copy on sale.
Oh really? Not the bundle?
I mean, maybe the bundle. Depending, but I feel like it would be cheaper to just buy like a used copy of the game.
I suppose so. Could I share Baby Park, by the way? Like, in chats?
Yes, yes, go ahead, please. I didn't say anything.
go,
I did have a right. God damn it, Maestro.
go listen to it. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Exactly. Oh my god, I forgot about this one.
What the fuck? What the hell?
YOLO.
But by the way, you know Max?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We played together Monster Hunter.
he's been putting it on loop or something.
Really? That's perfect.
お手を拝借よー
very vaguely considerate.
You know, what this kinda gives me the vibe of, like this game, whatever it was called, except not to that extent.
Hmm?
Fucking WarioWare.
It is very like that. I feel like I think it might be developed by like the same person or something. Or someone who was very inspired.
That would make sense. That would check out.
Yeah. By the way, no, you missed a message of mine a while ago, but guess which character I got on Genshin? Wait! Did I... Did you get, Oh, what was her name?
Oops, did they?
I forgot which one it was, but like the one you were trying to get last time, right?
Oh my god. Quote, Mario Kart World has really made the other Mario Karts look so bland in comparison. Like, why aren't you grinding on rails and jumping off walls? And
Navia? Oh, right! I got her last banner, just barely. Heck yes! Nice! I lost my chance at the Escoffier. Um so I I tried really hard. Really hard, but I couldn't get enough pulls. Now I'm guaranteed both Skirk and her weapon instead. I got a new one this time, hint, not one on the two main banners. Oh, I was a car in this. um, did you get Navia again? Is the goal to avoid the girl? No. It was avoid splashing someone. No, that would have been dope, but it's from an extra special banner. Um, you got what's her name? Either the fox lady or you got the Archon. My brain is not braining today. I'm playing game, I'm talking to you here, and I'm talking to chat.
imagine braining.
Yeah.
I already do too much of that during work hours.
Yeah. My brain is hurting from this. I don't get it. So, the point of this game is to try and be considerate.
Oh. Okay.
Or rather, to test how considerate you are. Because it doesn't give you, like, any explanation of, you know.
Ah.
Why can't I go? Let me go! It didn't leave, goddamn. So it's like,
Lamau.
Giant Raiden already happened, but didn't go for him this time. I can't guess. Oh god, I'm dumb. Very vaguely considered. So it's like, because you can do multiple things. So you could be a very inconsiderate person. Or you could be like, completely.
Be a complete douche.
Yep. Fish, fish, fish. It's like, sometimes there's multiple ways for you to be considerate.
おーって言ったら手を叩いてね。
It was too quick this time. It was one of the characters from this Chronicle. And then like this.
What the
Some of them you
hell?
can do like the absolute.
No, that's like fucking intrusive thoughts.
Oh, thank you for doing me stretch. I'll do it very, very quick. Oh, this girl would probably like Robocon because she got a robot head. Like tiny details. I actually messed up like a lot of the time. I did this episode, I guess we could say. I did it during this stream. But like there's multiple ones where you are sitting on a train.
Uh-huh.
And there's
Oh my god.
so there's a couple. There's a couple
Oh
that
yeah, no, I
comes
saw that.
and you can like move to the side in order to let them sit. And I keep screwing up, and instead of sitting like instead of sitting behind the bar so they can sit together, I accidentally block, so they will have to choose somewhere else instead. And I keep making the same mistake because you have to be kind of quick as well. Especially since you don't know which fucking button will do what. And sometimes the correct answer, like this one that just happened, you will see soon. Sometimes the correct answer is to do nothing.
Oh.
What the fuck? I just noticed was a girl spying on us in the corner. What the fuck? We got them food.
Yeah. You tell.
I fucking just love this. Food Budokan live, a big day tomorrow. You're a typhoon.
Oh my god.
This whole face just makes 0 sense. I think I might have gone with like the one that is like 100. Costume competition. I don't know what I did, but woo!
Damn.
Number 80, almost there.
How fucking many are there?
There's a lot.
Even
And-
the fucking sensor bar? What?
I consider it.
Oh my god.
Pun. There's 3 of these games.
Don't try this at home.
Strike out. Missing on purpose on this one. Because cute girl. Zelda! Bigger hint, she uses a sword and her brother loves boba tea. Oh. I just realized which one you're thinking of. I don't remember her name, but it's like the blue-haired girl.
Ayaka.
Yeah, that's her name. Heck yeah!
Bruh. Oh my god. Oh.
Oops. I screwed up.
Damn.
It's now dead. Oh yeah, and you see here, it's
Yay.
like trying to peek into her skirt.
Lol.
So you have to keep
Nah, no
target on
peeking,
the
no
textbook.
peeking.
Exactly.
No peeking.
Very vaguely considerate.
Fucking hell.
And heck yeah. Ignore the UFO. No peeking, confidently stare.
Looking respectfully.
Save the couple. This was so bad if you think about
Oh my
it.
god.
Or yes, hands up.
Who's this weirdo?
Or no, hands down. Answer if you don't want the world destroyed. You is human. Yes. Don't want the world destroyed. Don't want the earth not destroyed. Tomorrow's of today's day before yesterday 3 days ago. What? You lose weight? No. You see here? What? Your secret keep? Okay. You have itchy spots? What does that even mean? Here you save a world. What the fuck? I've never seen that one before. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Congratulations, you've been abducted.
Yup. Help save me.
Time for you to isekai.
Oh, I just realized I ran straight towards the danger in because I'm like, oh, clearly that guy is like gonna transform. So I'm just, you know, like changed into his like new costume and everything, and like, so you're supposed to leave. I left towards the towards where they were screaming instead of away from the place. Oh no, I sheared! Oh no! I accidentally sheared for her breakup!
GG. You're cooked.
Oh. And now I ruined it for the girl. Oops.
GG.
Nysam. You mean Nyasam? Truly mildly considerate. I fucking screwed up so bad. There. Only taking the smallest one, so a big group can take seats together.
Now you're
Hero
gonna
is-
sit in the middle? Have fucking man spread.
Just letting you know you guys are awesome to be around. Oh, thank you! So are you! Bonk.
Damn. Okay.
Number 99. We're almost to 100.
Oh boy.
Been a while. But you came. Wait, I think this might have been the end. I really wanted to see you. Just hold my hand. Brings back memories, huh? You sent me photo of that ghost. I set it as my background, you know. It was fun going to see that band. Even went on a date with that cow, right? What? Oh yeah, we did! I know all about
What the
it.
fuck?
It would have been nice to stay with you longer. Remember the giant monster? I totally beat it. You remember the first day we met? You're so indecisive. Anyway, forget about me. No! Just go find someone new. Aww. Sorry, can't stop crying. I'm sorry I couldn't be more considerate. But I'm not strong enough. It sounds like she's dying or something. Always look out for other people. You're so kind, I really love that about you. Even the times you didn't need to. I'll never forget it. Thank you. Goodbye. I don't want to die. god, this really is.
Yeah.
Well, do you hear the beep sound in the background? Yeah. That's whenever I press the button. Number 100. Very vaguely considerate. I'm barely considerate. And here we go, overall results. Determination, sympathy, ability to fit in, sense of duty, quick thinking, and application. Your ability to fit in is your best quality. Ninja level.
What the fuck?
Not that beep. I don't know what other beep you're talking about. It was the sound of an EKG in the background. I did not hear that at all. Because it had a different beep every time I pressed the button for that scene. No, I didn't mean to press it. But yeah, that's the game you should get and play, and there's 3 of it.
So fucking dumb.
And it's multiplayer.
Oh, what?
Yes, it has a multiplayer mode.
Oh
I've never
my
been able to play
God.
it in multiplayer though.
Oh my! Don't tell me it's a couch co-op or multiplayer.
I think it's both.
No,
Can I please get to search?
no more like don't tell me it's like a couch multiplayer only
No,
for multiplayer.
no, I think it has couch, but I think it's mostly meant for like online. You just connect them.
Ah,
But I'm not sure.
kind of like that other game that I kind of got and never played because.
Oh, one thing that really annoys me is, you know, you know, like the food games, food-based ones where you're like up to 4 player and you just run around and you try to cook together and it's like chaos.
Like Blade Up, and what's the other one called? Overcooked.
Overcooked.
I think it
That's the
was.
one I was thinking of. They
Yeah.
have 4 now. Oh my god, they have released a new one.
What the fuck? Dire situation. What the hell?
They also apparently made Jump You Plus.
Bruh.
So
What
yeah,
the hell?
I got the bundle with number 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, they have a
Oh my
bunch.
god. Oh my god.
And
Oh,
yeah,
that's so dumb.
it's super silly. It's super duper silly. But yeah, like Overcooked. That one
Mm-hmm.
is so stupid because it's like a couch co-op.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't play it together online unless you're on Steam using like online co-op. They're like their
Yeah, I've done that.
online couch co-op.
I've done that.
Yeah. It's like, why wouldn't they add like an online mode in Overcooked? Why the fuck did they not add that? It's definitely meant for it. Like, it's built for that. Bah.
Who knows?
I just realized you should probably go to bed.
I probably should. I'm supposed to be at work in what 9 hours ish.
Go do the stuff, prepare for bed, and I hope you had a good birthday. And once again, happy birthday.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Good night.
Night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Diviyado. Nyahara. Gonna connected. I need to be connected there. Ba-da-ba-ba! Happy workday, I mean birthday. Happy both day, you know. Are? Why is it not changing? There we go. Now it's working. Okay. But yeah, I was streaming for almost 4 hours despite being super tired. I only played this one game and then mostly chatted. This has got to be one of the most boring streams to watch. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hopefully, though, it will be much more fun on like Sunday. I have so much stuff prepared then. Because for Sunday, I'm gonna have a subathon on Sunday. I am adding like a goal that is separate from the subs that is on Throne. Uh so that one is gonna be like if I reach X goal, I'll turn the stream into a drunk stream. So I'm gonna be preparing to drink just in case. I was just exploring in Genshin, so it was fine for me. Heck yeah! I'm putting the episode together today too. Ooh, that's so nice. I hope it went well. So yeah. There's gonna be like a throne goal for a drunk stream. I'm gonna have the drawing stream because you guys voted for that one. So drawing stream is gonna be one of the unlockables on the subathon. The blender stream, a bunch of emotes. I am working on a new like layout and system, but I don't think I can finish that one on time. I may be able to finish Nyako. So we might have like a working animated Nyako, but it's gonna look entirely different. I reworked it from the ground up because so many things were broken about it. I will see tomorrow on YouTube. Heck yeah! Yeah. So yeah. It's gonna be so fun on Sunday. I don't know what I will be playing yet though. So if you have any ideas, I would love it if you would send it to the suggestion board because I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll be playing Breath of the Wild and doing like a speed run or just screwing around in Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know. Been watching A Fistful of Dollars? I have never heard of that one before. What is that? Oh, it's a really old movie. Nice. It's fun to see people watch really old movies. Like, I actually have a few black and white DVDs. I actually have ones that are like silent movies, which is really fun. What co-op games do you play? I mean, I do have Lethal Company, Phasmophobia, Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Wilds, the Repo game, what's the other one with like the SpookTube? The SpookTube game called now again? Made during the 70s, if I remember correctly. The 60s. Mid 60s. It's an old spaghetti western with Clint Eastwood. I make movie reviews together with some people. Heck yeah. So, just play some solitaire on the stream. I don't even know how to play solitaire. I would probably be playing like Breath of the Wild or Elden Ring. I do have Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Like there's a few quite a few games that I have. I'm For a second, I thought you were gonna say you didn't know what solitaire was. I mean, it's a card game, right? I've heard of it. I just don't know the actual rules to it or anything because I've never played it. But yeah. I do have PlayStation Plus, so Code Vein is possible. Mario Kart. I have Mario Kart now that I have Nintendo Switch Online again, thanks to Mira. Why not try Cards Against Humanity off stream? Of course, the game can be offensive. I have tried it. It's fucking glorious. You know, I've played it both physical edition and digitally, and we should definitely play that together. Oh my god. How to get like a group of like 6 to 8 players so we can have like a bunch of really fun ones. It's gonna be chaos and it's gonna be amazing. I wonder if we could make our own like anime edition. What does Santa give naughty children? My answer: dead parents. God. That's just Batman. Except I guess he wasn't really naughty, but he's Santa's just creating Batman. I'm tired. I don't know where I was going with that. I have only slept 2 hours. I still haven't eaten breakfast. I really should eat something. Gosh. That was from a game. What? Santa created Batman confirmed. What? But yeah, I got Mario Kart. I don't have any Mario Party games. I kind of want to get one of them eventually. Because they do seem kind of fun. Xenoblade Chronicles can be played together. What else? Splatoon. I got Splatoon 2. I got Splatoon 3. Splatoon 1 can no longer be played together, and also I don't want to move my Wii U to my bedroom just so I can stream it. Yeah, there's quite. I got quite a few games, but we'll see when we get there. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna look for someone to raid so I can go make food and work on Nyako and like drawing more emotes and stuff because I is sleepy and I'm barely making sense. I feel like, am I like mumbling every now and then? Am I like, I know I'm babbling. I know I'm babbling a lot because I is sleepy and my brain is not working as it should be. As I'm just kind of saying the first thing that comes to my mind. Did you ever make sense? No, obviously not. Haven't noticed. Yeah. Guys, Esther playing Goddess of Victory. Oh, what else do we have? We have. Mm, I kind of wanna, I kind of want to raid Amelie. That would be funny, but that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. It would be funny to just be like, "Hey, I'm sending over Scuff." You know what? I'm gonna try. I'm probably because like I'm pretty sure it's blocked due to like reasons, you know. But let's try it. Wait, there's a solo leveling game? Guys, there's a solo leveling game. I just found out. I haven't noticed exactly, so no issues. Hold up. Yes, it's been out for a while. Yeah, can't raid her. That's too bad. I would love to raid like Amalie sometime, or Leon Lai, or Monarch, because well, she's so good. I want to do it when I'm having the scuffiest stream ever, just so I can say I'm sending the curse of scuff. All send the scuff to Amalie. But yeah, let's see. We got Felix. He's playing Dead by Daylight. What do you guys feel like seeing? We got Goddess of Victory Nike, Dead by Daylight. Wait, who's this? Get a few of these. Sendless Zone Zero, or Withering Waves. So many gotcha. Amma, you tried that before, doesn't work. Yeah, unless she's changed things. It's always worth trying again every now and then. It would have been funny. But yeah, do you guys want to see someone play Withering Waves, Sendless Zone Zero, Goddess of Victory Nike, or Dead by Daylight? I can't decide. Oh no! Maybe I can find something even more interesting. There's even more. Okay, that's a japping stream. Oh my god! Guys, this isn't a VTuber. However, this guy is playing The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the first time. He's not at the start, like he's quite a bit in. But I don't know how to pronounce his nickname, but like Odomke. Do you guys want to see someone play Twilight Princess for the first time ever? Not a VTuber, but still. It's kind of fun because I fucking love that game. Sure, heck yes, we're rating a non-VTuber. But God, I fucking love Twilight Princess. My God, I kind of want to get that. It's supposed to be on the Switch now, right? The Switch version. Anyway, I'm going to send you guys over to Odomke to watch him play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. He's like pretty far in. Like, god dang. He's got so many hearts. I don't remember how far in he is, but it's fun. Thanks for stream. Rexy! Nyahara! Thank you for hopping in. A donkey? Odomke. Odomke. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you had an awesome day today. Remember to eat well, sleep well, game on, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye!